switch again?
Don't. Why you keep doing that?
It's like the same button.
It shouldn't be. Alchemist supplies real info.
Real info.
Yeah, I
Just
put that.
start a fire with. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah.
Google Glass
Anyway.
speakers.
There we go.
Anyway.
Okay. I believe everyone is here.
Ask us a deep lore question.
So I created an item. How do I show everyone?
Just click
Click
on
it.
the dice button
Click
over
on
it.
the dice, yeah.
Yeah, hover over it and the dice will show up. You just click on that and it'll show it to everyone.
I'm not excited. This
Is it in my inventory?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you made the
In
item.
your
Kinda-
inventory.
Staff. You have a staff?
Yeah, it's my walking stick.
Oh.
It's a wizard staff.
So walking stick.
Yeah, I have Dracula.
I don't like that you have
Dracula.
It is not in my inventory.
Oh,
What?
you might
How-
have made an item, but that he can now give to you.
Oh
Did
no.
Yeah, if you made it like that, I don't know if it automatically gives it to you or not.
Where did you
How do I
make it? Did
Don't
you
know.
not make it into your inventory?
No.
Oh.
It's the 4th tab.
The fourth.
He went to like the super items button and like
What's
added it to the compendium
Oh, I
What is
found
equipment
here.
shop?
or something. Yeah, equipment shop is if you're making a new character, that's a built-in shop that lets you like spend your gold.
Oh, what the fuck?
It's an actual working shop.
Yeah.
No, look at the side.
Someone
No.
posted the Metal Gear Rising wiki for fucking.
Oh
Do I have to
God.
scroll up?
Joe, it takes so long to scroll on. I shouldn't have clicked on the
You
picture.
didn't even format it correctly. It's using the
Right
Wikipedia's font.
Raiden stabs Samuel in the torso,
It's
killing him.
trying to load the pictures too, but it can't.
That's awesome. I
I
love the
hate that.
compressed picture.
You can buy a loaf of bread for 2 copper.
Oh, I just clicked the add button. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
that easy. New
New
loot.
loot.
New loot.
You could, depending on what you're making, you could just plutonium import.
Why'd you make new loot? New loot. Okay, I'm starting. Last time, you all made your way to Luimger, where we had an epic shopping episode. A lot of you got new stuff from the funny Gugar. And now, cue the Indiana Jones music. Yeah. Those were
Are we?
always cool scenes.
Oh, did we make it this far already? Oh, you deleted all my lines. My gross lines.
I'm just drawing a line to Hektra. There we go.
Are we already there?
Not quite. I'm just
No.
drawing a line there.
No, our path that we've chosen.
Yeah. So, Trips told you that it would take about a week to get there. So, on the first day, I believe it was early in the morning when you guys left, Luimger last time. That, when you wake up in the morning, you're actually coming. You see a sort of point in the land that sort of juts out into the water, and the first mate Tresden sort of points out to you guys that that is a Wundios, and that there's also quite a strong wind coming from the south. Or sorry, the wind is going south. I mean, so you guys might get to Hektra a bit early. Soon, the next morning you wake up and probably about 5 miles off of the coast, but looking inland, you can see the starts of a mountain range, and by the end of that day, you see a very, very tall peak that someone points out to you and says that it is known as the Ignis Pass. And as you get closer towards where the actual oh, I see. That makes sense.
I don't know how to shrink the text.
You see that there's a steady stream of smoke that billows out of
It's
the
written
top.
right next to it, Joe.
It's right there.
Joe!
Pain.
Joe, it's right there.
Anyway,
Anyway.
we saw a big mountain.
A big mountain, and to your right, you also see a large island on the horizon.
Mm-hmm.
The next morning,
Would that be, I would imagine,
A
on the
leech from
horizon?
Halo Reach.
Are we at the point where, like, is it Kanktar we're probably looking at? 'Cause we're,
Yes.
like, looking at... Okay.
Canster.
Canst. It's not pronounced Canster.
I assumed it was, like, Kanktar.
Yeah.
Cancer.
No.
Cancer.
It's not.
Ubu land. Back here.
Ooh, land. Yeah.
I don't like that.
On the 4th day, you
Odd said.
you wake up. I gotta respond to something. You wake up and you see that the sky is now very cloudy and dark as you go south. You see that most of the land seems to be mostly like untouched coast. You see a few villages with small docks, but that's about it on your way south. It is on the 5th morning that you wake up and see that there's now a steady rain coming from the heavy clouds. And you see these large mountains that you're pretty much going straight towards as you sort of stay along the coast to the east. On the 5th morning, you actually wake up and you seem to be docked to a mooring, and you see a large city to the south. You see that unlike the cities you've been to, Hektra seems to be mostly comprised of vibrant red brick buildings and sort of uniformed brick roads. And it's that morning that Savas tells you all that he's trying to get a good spot because he's thinking of opening up the restaurant here.
Oh, make some dough.
Yeah. In the meantime, 5 days has passed. So if there's anything that any of you would like to work on or do during all
I'm
this-
pumping iron.
You know me too well. I
pumping
think I'd
iron?
like to. I think I'd like to go look at the page for that and see what I.
Kaboom.
I'm gonna deadlift the anchor.
5 days have passed.
5 days.
I
Reld
see.
has been making gunpowder again.
Okay.
I like how you just making it, you know, casually. Just
Yeah.
make it.
You have no food.
I mean, he bought the materials.
Do
I
we
have
have
food I
any
can
grog
make.
on board?
When you guys are on the ship, you do not need to use rations or worry about water.
He
There
be
is
chefing
plenty
us
of
up food every
in
night.
there. Yeah, it is a mobile restaurant on the waves, basically.
Opal
So,
Restaurant Command Center.
yeah.
So we're basically on a cruise. Is there on
Is there
inboard
a is there a man
entertainment?
in a SpongeBob suit walking around?
Hey,
Is that
Zach.
Nickelodeon cruise?
Yes.
12 Mountain.
It's now
Hey,
CNN.
Zach.
Yes.
Relb was intending to do something a little, just ever so slightly different with this bomb.
Okay.
You know how he bought those little test tubes, right?
Yes.
Can Relb find any lantern oil aboard the ship?
There is plenty, actually. Yeah.
Relb is going to take each of those test tubes and he's going to fill them with lantern oil.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, careful if it rains, Relb.
He's then going to put the cork in the top of the tube, right?
Right.
And he's going to tie the tube to the outside of the bomb.
Oh no.
So that when it explodes, it's going to spray burning lantern oil all over the immediate area.
Well, in the
Wonderful.
midst of a mega crime.
You make
Hang
an
on.
incendiary bomb.
Yes!
That's wonderful.
In fact, consumables, add.
Why have you done this?
Incendiary bomb.
You're the. Just remember, Zach is the person who told me it was okay for my character to be able to do this.
If you spend the time on it, I guess go
It's
ahead.
true. He did spend 5 days making an incendiary bomb.
Really, I definitely have stuff I want. Just not sure.
One thing that I'll say that you did do, Prawn, is that you, if it's okay with you, I'd say that you perhaps found some time to work on the map that we've been using.
That too, yes.
And if you see, it's been updated to show the paths of water that were not.
Oh my
shown on
god,
it
you actually
before,
did! I didn't even notice that!
including the
That's
one
awesome.
in Textland as well. So I'll say Prawn did that. He can put his little
Me, baby!
yeah.
Let's go.
so Prawn.
Using my expert mapping techniques. I also know what I think I'd like to do.
What would you like to do?
Rage.
Rage?
No! I'd like to learn this. If possible. If not, I got a backup. I sent it to you. You could say no. Let me show you my backup before you say anything.
Mm-hmm.
Because I do recognize that's kind of strong. So, this is the other idea. I can still pick them out. I'm not like, you know, I got options.
Hmm.
You know? No, that wouldn't make sense. I can't train that. That's something I gotta get on a level up.
The second one, I would say you probably couldn't do, because you don't have that.
Why not? What am I wearing?
Wait. What
I
are
think
you
I'm wearing... I think I'm not... I don't know what I'm wearing. No, you're right. I couldn't learn that. That doesn't make sense. You're correct.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot. I could get the other variant. Oh, there is no other variant of it. Yeah, ignore this backup. I was stupid. I didn't even realize.
I would say that you've made good progress on the first one, but it's not quite there yet.
Yeah. I'm trying to find something that makes maybe more sense. Something that makes... Because I had one that I did like, but I'm like, that's not the kind of thing you can train. So it didn't make sense for me to get that. So I will do... I had one that I wanted. Can't find it anymore.
Okay. The incendiary device is now in.
You've made it? Oh my god.
Relb is also going to leave what is left of the charcoal, the saltpeter, and the sulfur in his room.
Okay.
So he's not just carrying around 5-pound bags of them.
Right.
unless I've run out of metal pipe.
Zort, I assume that
Yes.
you have been reading the funny book that you got.
Yeah, I'd say that, and probably messing with the alchemist supplies with anything he can really get his hands on.
Yeah.
Trying to get proficiency in the alchemist supplies, which I think was it 10 work weeks or something. Whatever. So that's that's what he spent his 5 days doing. Yeah, messing with
Mhm.
alchemy.
Go ahead and oh oh no.
That's all. How did?
He's made an army of Chads.
Oh my god, how did he do that? I'm genuine. I don't know how he did it.
I can't delete them either.
Why?
Their character tokens.
What?
Okay. You put Zort.
I didn't mean to.
Go ahead and make a check with your new supplies, and do it with advantage because you have the book.
Someone's making something. Oh, real info.
Real info.
And with advantage.
You can make soap.
Yeah, you can make soap.
14.
14.
Are you supposed to be proficient? Because you're not.
I don't think.
He's not. No.
Okay.
Yeah, no, not proficient. It's just using my intelligence, which is a +1 modifier.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
I'm set as not
you
proficient.
You have a lot of trial and error. But you do find a lot of potential supplies on the boat that you've asked around for, and you've been able to make if you look in
In the book.
if you look in your consumables, you've been able to make the first thing in that list. It took you 5 days, but you're pretty proud of that.
Consumables. Whoa!
You made that.
What are you, Crash
That-
Bandicoot?
That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
This is coming along quite nicely.
I'm curious to what this man is out there smithing in his microforge.
I made blue sky.
You made baby blue?
There we go.
Dope. Alright, yeah, I think that's basically like that's what Zort's been up to.
Cool.
Chad, go ahead and make a strength check for me.
Pumping that iron. 20?
You
Yeah.
you've gotten to the point where you can consistently pick up the anchor. You can't really walk around when you have it, but you can get it off of the ground.
Okay.
He's gonna be moving mountains later.
All right. Let's see. Is there anything you would like to do with your free time, Caven? Or just taking in the sights?
Taking in the sights.
Okay.
I sent you the.
Caven
stuff I
is not
worked on.
a man who does much.
He doesn't need to be.
Joe.
What is he streaming? I assumed it was the board. Is it the board? Oh my god, what have you done? Is it still? You might need to refresh your Foundry. You can't even get rid of them. There's too many.
Good job.
What is your tabs? Reddit Boston woman?
What the fuck?
Your mother.
What is your tabs? Anyway, I sent you what I had thought, Zach.
Your mother.
Okay, is that what you want to work towards?
Yes, that makes
Okay.
more. That's something I can actually like work on.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's reasonable to learn.
Okay. I wouldn't say you have that just yet, but you've made good progress on it.
So for 5 days, I learned the first one. Well, not learned, but I worked on the 2 I sent you. So that's fine. That's reasonable.
Yeah, sure.
And then I updated our map, epic style.
Yes. Okay. Savas sort of walks up to you all and says, "Well, it's it's been quite a hassle trying to find a good spot, and might take until the end of the day. So Tristan has offered to load up the boat if you would like, and row all of you to town. I doubt you want to spend another day on this boat."
Well, we spent all our money already, so we don't have much options there.
Speak for yourself.
What are you? You are a rich fellow.
I
Maybe.
told you I sold that ooze.
Well, I guess we can go hang out with you in town and watch you buy things.
I don't really have much in the way I would like to buy. Though, I don't know about you all, I'm getting kind of restless. I've been playing with vials and doing alchemical stuff for the last few days. I'd love a nice adventure. Mayhaps there's some wolves that need taking care of, or a goblin or two.
Well, there's a mine in the town, so I'm sure they'll always need people to get black lung for them.
I don't know what that is. Is that a monster?
Oh.
So it starts flipping through the compendium.
It's where your lung goes black. Black lung.
Oh. That doesn't sound too pleasant.
It's not.
But it is probably best if we go aboard, go into shore and
Sure.
at least look around, see what interesting things are going on.
To the boat.
To the boat. Okay.
No. Oh, that reminds me. I gotta ask Chad a question.
Yeah.
You said that you murdered a witch, and that's how you woke up, right?
Yep.
Can you give me any detailed information on this witch? What they looked like, what their name was, any words they said, anything you remember?
Well, she was quite young. Maybe just around 12.
Jesus Christ!
Oh, you
And
killed a
she was-
12-year-old witch?
Practicing witchcraft. But
Hmm.
I really think she was a lot older and that she was just using it as a disguise.
You
Did-
sure?
Don't usually
Well,
listen-
what else? Did they say anything? Did they say a curse at you, and that's how you... Or did they just...
Yeah, so I got cursed. She was like, I curse you.
But
And
if
the
she-
whole village was, it used to be kind of alright, but then it's kind of gone downhill. And I woke up, since I'm the one, I guess she directed most of her curse at.
I don't know if cursing is as simple as just saying, I curse you.
Well, I just kinda went to bed that night, and when I woke up, I looked like this.
But last time you said you woke up immediately, it looked like that. I'm just fucking with you. That's fine.
My memory ain't too good.
That's why I'm not pressing you too
Wait,
hard. Thank you.
I have
So-
-1 intelligence.
So you're saying you aren't actually a tiefling?
No, I'm a human. Did you even see my parents?
I mean, I did, but I try not to judge. You know, you haven't seen my parents.
Are your parents tiefling?
No, they're elves.
Ah,
That's a story for a different day.
I just kind of assumed Chad was adopted.
Well, anyway, I figure after going to town, I would like to go to the nearest classic bounty board. I'm in the mood to really, maybe talk some sense into some goblins or annihilate some local undead.
I need more money so I can begin some
How much you need?
various well, not much. Really, more than anything, I want to see if I can find a replacement for Chad's artifact so that I could mail it in to my big boss.
I mean, how much? I have. Let's see how much I got. And Zort, like, he has 2 pouches, a little one and a big one. And he opens the big one. And so it's
I'm
like
not gonna take any money yet because I need to actually find one that works. I don't want to be buying random totems and stuff from the marketplace and none of them work for Chad.
That's
That's a
fair.
waste of money.
All right. Well, if you need any, just let me know. You know, gold's only as good as what you spend it on, and I like to spend it on friends.
This lovely thing in the market back there. Look at that.
What is that? I don't like that. Is that a child's doll?
Yes.
Hmm.
Let's go to the market. Bounty board.
Yes, I would love to go a bounty board, maybe an adventurers guild.
An
You know,
adventurer's bounty guild.
yes, maybe the town hall where the guards are, somewhere like that.
You know, I have an idea. I'll go ask the guards and see if they have anything that they're too lazy to do, and you'll check the bounty board. Because, you know, guards always get told, like, oh, there's goblins in the sewers and stuff, but they're like, nah, we don't feel like it.
Hmm. Well, I guess we better be off, right?
Yes, let's. But first, let's do a vote. Everybody on board? Who's not on board?
yeah.
How do you feel, Caven? You want to go to town?
I'll go wherever you want me to go.
What town are we outside of?
Hektra.
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 We've been traveling down this. Are you okay, Chad?
I got a headache.
I would. Hey, can I see the back of your head?
Go for it.
Can I assist you and give you advantage?
So it's just gonna like look at the back of Chad's head to see if he still has a hole, like a gooey hole.
You see that the 3 scars are still there. Yeah.
But Zort like pokes them. Are they solid?
Yes, they seem to be like scarred over, basically.
Chad, you don't happen to remember what the cougar did to you when it found you, do you?
What cougar?
The big cat that we slew that turned you against us, unless you
Is he
just felt
having
like.
early onset dementia?
My bet is it had some sort of psychotic effect, but I'm not quite sure if maybe it tried to eat your brain or if it
Sword?
like.
You might
What?
want to check the back of my head.
Why?
Why don't you just take a peek?
Okay.
Well, it was a big pain, a big ouchie.
Mm-hmm.
Something grabbed me.
Yeah, Zort's gonna look at the back of Prawn's head. Does he see anything there?
Yeah, there are the 3 scars.
Do they also seem solid?
Yep. They seem
It's,
to be just normal scars.
Prawn, you do also have scars in the back of your head. It appears.
Maybe I
believe-
need to see a doctor.
I believe the Gugar got me as well, but I'm fine.
Do you think Hektra would have a physician?
Maybe that might be a good thing for you two to do. Maybe go and see if you can find a doctor to look you over.
As
Well,
as you're all sort of getting into the large rowboat, First Mate Treston sort of overhears this and goes, "Well, you do know, Hektra is quite the rich town, you know. So I'm sure they have someone who knows some sort of healing, maybe.
Priest, perhaps.
Maybe.
Well, I guess you better be off. I have a good feeling about this place. Though, we also will need to line up some sort of vessel to take us to Custis proper.
Yes, I'm
Maybe
going
we
to
can
go...
look for the big fish while we're at it.
No, that's El Gigante. We can't find him.
I'll be
Writing
right
that
back.
down.
You wanna put down El Gigante?
Yeah.
Awesome.
There's a big fish on the map. We gotta find it.
No one can find El Gigante. And if you do, you don't live to tell the tale.
Let's see what the people.
Then how do we know about El Gigante?
Because we've seen him, like the white whale. We know
But
he's
if
out
you
there.
met him, then you don't live to tell the tale.
Exactly. Somebody met him, told the tale, and then somehow broke all odds.
We can break all odds.
I don't think we're gonna kill a giant whale.
It's a fish.
To the guard station. I will go there.
Guard station.
I'm going there. You go to the bounty board. No.
I mean, if I can find one, I guess. Yeah, Zort will, I guess, be looking for a bounty board or maybe an adventurers guild.
Yeah, sure. You all get off at the at the docks. It is a very very busy time of the day.
Check your wallets. Tie them up.
Yo, that looks awesome, Michael. And you see that most of the people here are dressed in pretty like fine clothing, but every now and then you see someone walk by with their clothes all tattered and covered in dust.
SpongeBob?
Me when I see someone in dusty clothes.
Dusty clothes.
Quite the interesting place. How about we all meet back up at Town Square after we have our respective looksies? I will go with whoever wants to go find a bounty board or an adventurers guild. Prawn and Chad and whoever wants to go with them, you go see if go to the guard station, see if they have anything, and then go find yourself a physician or a mage to look you over.
That works for me, Douglas.
Wonderful. So, I don't know if anyone wants to go with me. Caven, if you'd like to accompany, that's fine. Relb. Or feel free to go to the guard station and watch over our friends here as they have a medical exam.
I'm just going to the guard station to check them out and send some mail. I've got letters I've written. Back to my family. To see if they've been bulldozed and murdered yet.
Ugh. Nasty business. Maybe we can find an artifact in this town.
Anything, I'll know it if I see it. It's anything that, not necessarily expensive, just more unique, a collector.
I return.
Relb said that quite strange. Hello, Relb.
Yes, I'm not sure what you were thinking, Relb. Our plan at current is that Chad and Prawn go to the guard station, because Prawn has to send some mail and ask the guards if they have anything for quests. And then they will both go find a physician or a mage to look them over. I would like to find an adventurers guild or a bounty board, because I feel like that is the more direct approach, because I'm craving adventure. I'm not sure who you would like to go with.
Relb does not think it's smart for Relb to be near guard demands.
Alright, well, then you can come with me. Caven, would you like to go with them, or would you like to go with me and Relb?
I'll go with you two.
Alrighty. Well, I guess Prawn, and Chad, just behave yourselves, alright?
Yep.
Alright, this seems like a fine town full of fine folks. And, we'll meet back up here. I don't think, where are we, the docks?
The docks.
Well, let's meet back up here at the docks in a couple hours. Sound
The
good?
dogs.
Well, I guess, off we go, and may luck, find us all. I want some adventure.
Alright. One moment.
So, Zord has his walking stick out, walking
Okay.
down the street.
Yeah, you're
Down the street in his 6 foe.
One sec, if you input an image of a foreign.
All right. Who all is with Zort? It is
Caven and Relb.
right? Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. Um, we'll go with them first. Let's see. Heading deeper into the town, you see almost a constant stream of horse-drawn wagons going by in the middle of the road. There's people carrying baskets and pulling carts down the side of the road. There are inns, taverns, and shops lining the entirety of the main street. You walk past a ocean view sort of park that has a bunch of tents and sort of these mats that are all like splayed out. There seems to be like a permanent like a permanent sort of like stakeout at this place, and everyone seems to be looking over at the ocean. But going further inwards, you come to a large sort of circular open space in the middle of town, where there are lots of small like tents sort of set up with a sort of looks like a normal like daily rotation of small shops that set up each day. And as you continue to the south, you see a large building that seems to be the guard station, but outside you do see what looks to be like a bounty board.
Oh, we went to the same place.
Oh, it appeared we did kind of converge to the same place, didn't we?
Well, you go first. I'm gonna go into the station.
Well, we'll be out here. I guess we'll wait for you, and we can we can
You
accompany you to the.
look at the job. I trust you. You got good judgment. I might be in there a while, sorting through the mail, writing my letters. You know how it is. So you look at that board, and I'm going inside now. Goodbye.
Oh, here, sorry.
Ooh, I'm inside now.
I will add spaces so it's easier to read, Brian.
Oh, yeah, it's all good. Me see what we get. I guess Zort's just gonna read over it while Prawn goes inside the guardhouse.
Wow, this place is spacious. They even got an indoor pool. Oh, is that the Grim Reaper?
There we go.
Oh my God. Santa
Okay,
Claus is in here.
That is that's what you see, Brian. I'm actually gonna post that in D&D commands, because everyone can see it.
I'm just adding it to my notes.
Okay. There we go. That is what is on the notice board.
Favorite blankie. Mango Farm.
So I'm gonna need a minute just to read over this if you want to follow Prawn.
Sure, Braun.
Hey, I'm in the guard station. I'm going up to the counter.
Yeah, okay. Would you like to be in Frank Woods?
Yes, I would. Like,
It's Frank Woods time.
I'm up to the counter and I'm say hello to the I guess secretary.
Yeah, you see that it's weirdly sort of the same layout as Texlam.
A Walmart, you know. They like having them the same.
Yeah, let's see.
So I'm just saying hello to the secretary, being like, "What's up? What's up?"
second. You see a older looking man sort of look up from a piece of parchment that he's writing on, and he goes, yes, how can I help you?
I need to speak to somebody in charge.
Is it some sort of emergency?
Mm, depending. It's private business. I don't know if you have classification.
Um, well, let me see if Officer West has any appointments booked for today.
Officer West and Officer Woods.
He, he sort of goes over to like moves his hand over to a small ledger and sort of thumbs through. He should be available in 1 hour if you need him.
Hmm. What's happening now that keeps him busy?
I'm afraid that I cannot disclose such information.
Hmm. Even though I might theoretically have a higher disclosure.
They just kind of look at you weirdly and go, "What is your name, sir?"
Ron,
Prawn.
I have another thing I can tell you if I need to.
What is your family name?
R AAR. R.
AAR. And he sort of starts flipping through a different book. I'm afraid we do not have you in the records.
Can you check number 3?
Number 3, I do believe that is not a name, unfortunately.
That worked on the other town. I'll wait the hour if I have to. Not that big a deal.
Alright.
I'll come back in an hour. I'm going back outside to check the board. Wee.
Alright.
Out of Frank Woods I go. I
Hmm.
believe what I saw
That
in
looks
there.
awesome, Michael.
Celebrity.
Oh, Braun, are you back?
Hello, it's me. I'm Prawn.
The
Hey,
cow tipper. It's right here. Show it. It's right here. Show
Show
it. right here. Show it. It's
Show
right here.
Hmm.
What did I miss out on? Oh my god.
Braun, how was were your letters all right? Was everything good? Did they have any
Didn't get to my letters yet, but I did secure if I can play our cards right, I might be able to get us into Zlad.
Are you thinking about enlisting us all in the military? Because I was just telling them
No,
all. That's my idea.
definitely not. That would be the worst solution.
Really? We could like sneak aboard like as a military personnel.
Well,
and...
that's the
It'll
thing. Why would they
be
trust a bunch of
military.
privates? They wouldn't put a
That's-
bunch of privates on the boat.
That's true.
They'd ship us over to Megalopolis for like super training or something.
Oh no. Not this arc.
The military arc.
The military arc.
That would be a cool
down
one, but
for
not
it.
now. Not now.
Hoorah.
Oh shit! From now on, your name is Gomer Pyle.
Throw it back, Relb. It's alchemist fire. Throw it back.
Rel just kind of like stares at it for a minute, looks up at his commanding officer, and shakes his head.
Oh no.
Looking over, do you see these wonderful quests we have for options here, boys? This mango farm seems interesting.
We
I
might
wonder-
fight mango demons.
We were thinking like a mango man, like a man made of mangoes.
Now that's, well,
The
that's
mango
pretty good
demon?
too. You know, Azort, you like books, don't you?
I love books.
You might do good as the bookkeeper assistant.
That seems like not an adventuring idea. I saw that
The
one. and it is
world
very-
of literature is full of adventures, Zort.
I would like
Take
to
a
do
look.
some good.
It's in a book.
Reading
Braun, it's kind of strange you're goading me into a literature system. I really want to do some good, some real physical good in this world. I haven't.
Assisting the elderly is not its own reward, but let's go kill the Mango Man.
I don't know about that. I feel like it seems like they probably having like a what eats mangoes that also needs
Spiders.
to be. Oh, it could be spiders. Giant spiders, maybe.
Laughing. It's spiders.
And then the cow.
Relb like
tippers,
visibly
that's-
shudders.
The cow tippers might be interesting as well. Yeah, that would require no physical like. We wouldn't need to hurt any. Well, we might need to hurt someone, but not mortally.
We don't gotta kill them, but we can rough them up a bit.
Yes, and then this.
Wait a minute.
test
How?
This
Yeah, no,
test
that would work.
subject one.
Well,
This and then the blankie.
well, we can't really find the blankie. I mean, that's just the city's huge. We're not gonna find that.
We could find it though. We
What if
found
the,
the.
what if
there's
the
a-
Mango Man at night cow tips using the blankie?
This is.
Yeah.
Wait
It's
for shop-
just the picture of like the Pepe Sylvia
Oh.
scene where it's the corkboard and all the strings. It's just prawn.
What?
I can't believe you have spoiled all of
Yeah,
this.
it's the GIF that he just posted.
I also have this, which is also what I'm doing.
Well, what do you boys think? Which one interests you the most? I think we could probably do multiple of these if we were quick. The test subject one is later tonight, so we could do something before that if we feel like being test subjects.
Cow tippers only strike in the dark. We could go
True.
check out the Mango Farm now.
Or the blankie, or both.
Well, the blankie, we're not gonna find that. The city's huge. It's gone.
You never know. Maybe it's being used for some ritual. By like some blankie cult.
ritual?
Blankie cult.
Blankie
Well-
cults are a serious problem in the mines.
Are they?
Yes,
Excellent.
the mines get cold at times.
Alright, so how about Mango Farm first? That's where exactly is that listed on here? What does it say? Where is it? Where do we have to go?
It says Mango Farm needs assistance.
Oh, that's all it said.
That's all it says.
It says need those good with weapons.
So I should be asked. Should you go in and mail your letters and ask the guards where the Mango Farm is?
I can do that, yes. To Frank
Excellent.
Woods.
Back to Frankwood.
I love not hearing what
I
happens.
love.
Hello,
Oh,
Secretary Man.
hello there. Hmm?
I need to check the mail. Do I have any letters addressed to me?
Oh, the mail. Let's see. Oh, actually, yes, you do have one. It's from, let us see. Let me find it. Here we go. It's from, Megalopolis.
I will now read this letter to myself.
Okay.
What does it say?
Uh,
I assume it's gonna be in Brawn chat if you have it typed up. I don't mind.
I do not have it typed up, no.
Okay, well then, what does it say?
It says, it is addressed from someone you've never heard of before.
Can
It
I
is-
write the name down, or is that not important?
You can write any of this down if you want.
Okay, well that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep cliff notes.
Okay. It is, let's see. You see, it is addressed, from a General Cross, and it says, number 3. It has come to my attention that you have grouped up and you have solved all 3 of your assignments in Texlum. And then it goes on to say to talk to Officer West, and he will grant you passage onto the island of Zalad, and he will explain everything he knows to you. And once
Excellent.
again, it is signed from General Cross.
Excellent. This
Yes.
pleases me. Thank you, Secretary, man. I'm gonna go back out to my friends.
Alright.
My God, I got so much mail and I delivered it.
Frank Woods.
Epic.
That was quite a bit of mail.
I forgot. Also, I was in there and I got reminded. I have in an hour I can meet with one of the guards and I can try and maybe finagle my way through and get us passage. It's not guaranteed, but I will try.
So, would you not be accompanying us to the mango farm? Did you find out where it was?
I'm going to say yes because I'm not going back in Frank Woods.
You walk it for a 3rd time.
Rev up those fryers.
Because I am sure hungry for help! Help!
Say yes.
My
and
leg.
I also know the distance it's going to take us to get there and back, which is
Yeah, you know that the mango farm is on the outskirts of the town to the north.
Wonderful.
I'll take you.
as long as we're back in an hour, we should be fine.
How long do you think it would take, Prawn? How long they say?
you know it'll.
Hey,
You know that it's a 20-minute walk.
It's a
Ooh.
also that would be that's 40 minutes there and back just walking. That's too long for me. You know what? I'll check out the Blanky here in town and the shopkeeper assistant, and you guys can go check out the mango farm. And after my meeting, I'll come to the mango farm.
All right, sounds good.
But we don't know where it is.
It's on the outskirts of town to the north.
Okay.
I mean, we could just take a road up that way, I think.
I can also give you a charcoal rubbing using my map skills.
If you want to. You know, you could literally just show it to me. I'm very good with maps. I keep
Here,
them
look.
in my head.
I drew it with crayon, even though that doesn't exist. Look, it's quite good. It's much
All
better
right.
than the map we got on.
So
Harry
head north,
Theos.
main road. Eventually, you come to the gate, mango farm. All right, I can work with this.
Here you go.
Does anyone want to stay with Prawn to look at the Blanky cult? It
No
doesn't
objection.
seem like
All
it.
right.
Or the help wanted.
I gotta
shopkeepers.
see the doctor.
Oh yes, you have to go see the doctor. Why don't you stay with Braun then? You can both go to the doctor in between the Blankies.
Okay.
I trust
Maybe
you two
this
together.
Blanky has healing powers.
The blanket doctor.
Never know. A Blanky doctor.
I would see one.
All right.
Listen to Relb, Ron.
What do you want, Rob?
It is very important you find this person's Blanky.
Relb, if I find
but
the blankie
no
and it's
laughing
explosive, I'll
matter.
give it to you. How about that? An explosive blankie.
Don't
Imagine the potential.
understand. The Blanky cult will only grow. Soon they will take over your minds.
Relb, the blankie coat's already in the mines.
Then there will be no Blankies for winter times.
Okay, they'll move on to horse skin
Why-
or
why
goblin
don't-
skin.
Why don't we get
How
going?
did you know?
Why don't we get going? Relb, Caven, you two are with me. Chad, Prawn, have fun with your Blankies and your doctors and your
Relb
assistants
must
and your
warn them!
Oh, Relb, or I'll skin you.
And your
won't
tree
ask.
branch.
Tree branch. I'm gonna
Okay.
down.
And your boffers and your boffers and your boffer bucks.
All right. Well, we know the direction. Let's go.
All right. Zorp, Relb, and Caven. You start to see what looks to be like some sort of like a very clear sort of beginning of the outskirts of the town. You see that there's a small guard station that just sort of wave you through. There is no actual wall that encompasses the town, but there's a very clear-cut line of where the main area of the town is and where it ends. And you see, as you start to walk out, a very fast wagon. Like the two horses are almost in a gallop that seem to turn and go into town. And it's you, Zort, who notice that
Oh my God.
there is seems to be like a small pouch that falls out of the back of the wagon as it hits a bump.
Are we close enough where Zort can, are we walking in that direction where Zort can pick it up?
Yes.
Alright, Zort will pick it up off the ground and, like, inspect it.
Okay.
What's this?
You look inside and it seems to be filled with this gray dust.
Gray dust.
And you look over and you see that the wagon is completely gone. It is.
Wow.
It was going very fast into town.
This might be important. I'll keep this on me.
Can Relb? Does Relb see him pick up the bag?
Yeah.
You both do, yeah.
Can Relb, like, try and get a look at what's in the bag?
Oh, Relb, do you want to see what this is? Just,
Yes.
careful, alright?
Yes.
And Zort hands him the bag. It's, like, some sort of gray dust. I'm not sure if it's ash or, an alchemical ingredient or...
Relb sniffs it.
You smell like it's like a very strong, like, chlorine kind of smell.
Do not eat it. Then Relb starts walking away after saying that.
Oh, alright.
Okay.
Well, I guess I'll keep this on us, in case we, need it for something. Is it magical?
It smells of chemical.
Alright.
Well, don't you think the people that dropped it or need it?
I mean, it fell out of the wagon. I saw it as it went by, but they went so fast that, we don't really have time to bring it to them. I'm sure we'll either find the owner, or we'll be in that direction. Who knows? Maybe this has something to do with, one of the events going on in this town. You never know. Or maybe it's an alchemical ingredient that I can use in my studies.
Maybe it is kaboom.
Yes, Caven, I wouldn't worry about it. Things fall out of the back of wagons all the time.
It
What
is
if
how
it's really
Relb
important?
survived.
I mean, it wasn't cinched down, was it? It fell out.
If
And,
it was important, they would have taken better care of it.
And if it comes up as a lost and found, like they want it sign, if that shows up anywhere, we'll bring it to them. We're no thieves.
Alright.
It's only should be a short distance up this way to the mango farm.
Mangoes.
Yeah, it's only about a 5-minute walk out of town, and you start to see rows of these, maybe like 6 foot tall, very droopy looking trees that seems to go on for miles as you look down the road. And you see this large farmhouse on the side of the road that seems to have like a small market built on to the side. And there seems to be a man behind this small market who seems to be sort of like signaling at people as they pass in wagons and on the road and such.
I guess the party will probably walk up to.
Okay.
Hello there, sir.
Hello there. Say,
You would-
Is that are those weapons on your backs?
Yes, indeed. We are adventurers. Do you own the local mango farm?
Oh, yes. You must have seen on the notice board.
Yes. It was kind of hard to find our way here. You didn't leave an address, but we got here.
Oh, you must be from out of town.
Yes.
Oh.
Just passing through, actually.
Yes.
Everyone in town knows about my farm.
Oh, all right.
The
do you
urge to
sell-
not make a joke because something clicked in my brain.
So,
Please tell me this isn't who I think it is.
So you would be what? Some sort of mango salesman?
Oh, I export them.
Hmm.
I also grow them with the help of my family and
Yes.
whatnot.
That wouldn't happen to have been one of your wagons that we saw screaming past us on the road, was it?
No, I did see that idiot though.
Yes. Something fell out of the back of his cart. I picked it up. You wouldn't happen to know who it is, will you?
I've never seen him before. No.
All right. Well, I guess I'll just have to be on the lookout. Back to this business. Why did you need people with weapons exactly? What business has been going on in here?
Oh, there seems to be some sort of monster.
A mango monster?
Uh, it's a monster that likes mangoes. It seems like it.
Monster that likes mangoes. Zort's gonna bring up his bestiary and then ask him, can you describe this monster? Some of its habits, maybe? Anything you might know?
Well, I've never seen it, but I've seen its prints.
What sort of prints does it have?
It has 8 long toes on each foot. It's
Right?
It has 2 feet, though I've seen these strange sort of hand markings in the mud.
Has hands, alright. Can Zort, like, with this, kind of try to find a description in the book? Like of a bipedal, monster, very long, like, toes,
Yeah, sure.
like
Go ahead
very
and
big feet.
make a check.
Should I make it with the book?
Yeah.
And it's just bam.
Oh, nice. You find a couple of hits. Though the part about
Bipedal.
the part about it having 8 toes,
Mm-hmm.
you don't find on basically anything. Most of the things that are labeled with 8 toes are usually some sort of something that is usually seen in deserts.
Hello? Oh, I just came back. Sorry, my
sorry.
Wi-Fi cut out for a sec. We're mostly labeled with...
Mostly, so everything, you only find one thing that has 8 toes.
Mhm.
And it is most commonly seen in deserts and is not bipedal.
Interesting. All right. Well, sir, after some brief research, I'm not exactly sure what we're dealing with. Though, if you have a price, a time frame, and a need, we would be willing to help.
Well, let's see. First harvest is in about a week. And I was hoping, maybe we could stop the spread of this monster before then, perhaps.
Or then, that shouldn't be a big issue. Do you have a price?
Well, the thing has already cost me about, I'd say 20, 20 or 30 gold worths of
Oh,
mangoes. I mean, it's it's wiped out the first 3 rows on the outside edge of my farm to the south.
outside south edge, you said.
Yeah, it's the one closest to the city.
Hmm, that's interesting. And so, with that in mind, uh, what would there are? As you can see here, this is only a portion of my adventuring party. I am Zort. This little fellow here is Relb. Over here is my good friend Caven, and we have 2 more number in our party, which are not present at the moment. They are searching around for other things.
Right.
So
Okay.
I have 5 solid men.
All right. I could pay you. It's gonna be tight because of the lost profit, but I could probably pay you 30 gold, lump sum.
30 gold.
You
30
can
gold
divide
total.
It, yeah, you can divide it amongst yourselves, maybe.
That is a pretty nice sum of currency. Lastly, sir, do you have the need? You know,
The what?
the need. Are you in need of assistance? I would say, no doubt you are, but
Yes,
it is
I'm not going to go out there at night and look for a freak monster like that. My
That's
life
no
is
different than protecting a flock from a pack of wolves. Wouldn't you want to protect your stock?
Oh, I have to. I mean, my I feel like my life is worth more than
30
30 gold. But that's why the notice is there.
Yes. I see, sir. How old does this man appear? Like, what's he look like?
He's like he's a human. He is like maybe mid 40s, and he seems to be dressed very nicely. Uh, and he has this jet black hair sort of tied back into a knot. And he seems to take very good care of himself.
What would your name be, sir, if I might ask? I haven't asked yet.
I am Tomias Camp of Camp Mango.
Well, his
Tomias
name
Camp.
isn't Jim.
Tomias Camp of Camp Mango. Well, it's very nice to meet you, sir. And I do believe we might be able to work something out. If we would be allowed to maybe do some scouting on your property, look around, and convene, we could. You said this thing attacks at night with the mangoes?
Well, that's when the mangoes go missing. It's
Yes.
never attacked anyone.
Oh, I meant attacking the mangoes, sir.
Right, yeah, right.
Yes. My apologies for my strange cadences. I have it doesn't matter. I am gonna go off on a long-winded speech about nature. Anyway,
Yeah.
Right.
it seems like this could be something quite interesting. What say you two, Relb and Caven? Are you in the mood to go find out what sort of fiend has been costing this man his precious mangoes?
Someone has to.
That is true. All right. Well, this seems like something quite promising. I believe, sir, that do you all think we should go back and find Caven and Chad, or should we go explore this fine man's farm first and see what's going on?
Well, I'm already here, but if you want to go look for Prawn and Chad, that's up to you.
That is true. We are already here. Sir, may we explore your farm for a small amount of time?
My property is open to you for the next week.
All right. Thank you, sir. You have been a...
After first harvest, there is little need to get rid of this creature, I'm afraid.
That is true. We will do our best, sir.
Thank you very much. I
Thank
should
you.
be around here for most of the day. Most of
Alright.
the week, actually.
Well, if you get any new notice, either if you can't find us, report it to the guard station. They will hold it for our friend under the name of Prawn. But I have no doubt we will sort this out very quickly.
Ron. Okay. I can remember that.
All right. Well, I guess we'll be off to go explore that stretch of land which you said it's been massacring.
Alright. Well, thank you. Good
Thank
luck
you.
to you.
And you the same. And I guess we'll walk into the mango farm with
Okay.
hopefully Caven and Relb in tow.
Yeah. You pass a lot of workers who seem to be have they seem to have like a bunch of tools and including like scissors that they are sort of pruning the trees with. You see that there are a lot of almost ripe mangoes hanging from these trees. And it's about a 3-minute walk, but you get to sort of the edge of the farm that is closest to the town, and you see that the last 2 rows, it seems that there are almost no mangoes on the trees, and that you see the prints that he was sort of talking about, sort of plastered all over in the dirt and the mud.
And they seem to be like really kind of how like deep are these prints? To try to determine like the weight of this creature.
Yeah, I would say that they are about they're about maybe a quarter of an inch to half an inch deep in the dirt.
Prints, and they're that sort of like long eight-toed, like 2 prints at a time kind of thing.
Yeah.
Are there any handprints around? Because he said there was hands, so I assume they're different than the footprints.
You look around and you do see some sort of like scrapes and light prints in the dirt that do seem to be not from the feet of this creature.
How far away are they from like what could be indicated to be the nearest set of footprints, like that are pointing in the same direction, or like try to indicate a length of this creature?
You see that these footprints are kind of just like all around in random directions. You see that they are always sort of around the trees that have no mangoes on them, but you also see them going off in random directions and whatnot.
This is quite interesting. Rail, Kevin, have you ever seen anything like this? This doesn't appear to be any sort of wolf. Or anything.
No, Rip is not.
I haven't seen anything like this.
And it's eating mangoes, even though these feet to me look predatory. Do you see what I mean? How long they are? And how heavy this creature must be to leave footprints this deep.
It's definitely not something that eats fruit regularly like a bat.
I mean, you might be onto something there, but it seems to be bipedal and walking, from the random assortment of footprints, I guess. Correct? So, I think we're dealing with something ground-based. Not burrowing, of course. I mean, like, something that walks on two legs, like you and I. Can Can Zort look around for like any sort of clues, like maybe some residue or?
Make a investigation check for me. You notice a couple of things. You notice that only the sort of bottom few branches have the mangoes completely cleared off. You see that the limbs above that, you see some mangoes are missing, but you see like there's some sort of a force applied to the branch to get the fruit to fall off. Another strange thing you see in a particularly clear print in some mud is that strangely enough, the tip of each toe is almost like squared off and not rounded like a normal like human toe would be.
Interesting.
You also see now in pretty much all of the prints that when this creature sort of stepped into the dirt, it seems like it was very evenly, and you don't really have that sort of sliding of the heel or the deepened toe prints of it running or really moving in any sort of normal way.
Kevin, Rel, do you see how even these prints are? And Zort
Yes.
kind of points to them.
Yes.
And if you look here on the trees, most of the fruit are gone from the bottom few branches, and the ones above those seem to have force applied to them as the mangoes sort of fall off. But there's not as many mangoes gone the higher up into the tree you go.
Yes.
Haven, what did you say that this you thought this creature could be, or you mentioned a creature?
A bat.
A bat.
But
Do you
they
think...
usually aren't bipedal. They mostly fly around. They're tiny.
True, but based on the fact that the way the trees are disturbed, and the fact that these prints are completely even, there's no heel-toe action, there's no deepening on one side or the other. Maybe we are dealing with something that's flying around, and that these walking prints, they're not random walking. This thing is landing over and over.
Well, if
Maybe...
that was the case, wouldn't it have eaten all of them off?
This is a mystery. You probably would be right. Bottom few. My first indication, based on the fact that only the bottom few branches are gone, would be this thing is short. But the fact that there's force applied to the upper branches, meaning it, in some ways, has touched them. Evenness of the prints. And these toes are quite interesting. I don't... on second inspection, I don't know if this thing actually is predatory. There doesn't seem to be a claw or anything at the end. The tips of these toes are squared. I'm sort of in thought here. Do you two have any looking around you wish to do? Any I trust in your different specialties. You know, I'm not the only one who's able to hunt and track monsters. I believe in all of us. So if there's anything you'd like to do to put maybe another opinion into it or to look around, I'd be more than happy.
Gabe just kind of looks at Rel.
Relb just kind of looks over at Kay, between Kay and Zort, just kind of shrugs his shoulders.
Are you two okay? You seem a little tired.
Yeah.
Yes, that's fair.
We are still
Rel-
pretty wounded.
Mm.
Gabe with bandages on his face.
Relb was stayed up late making this, and Rel pulls out the bomb.
Relb, is that another bomb?
Yes,
Oh.
this
Oh,
one makes fire.
oh my lord.
See, look at it, and he like starts rattling it around a little bit.
Please be careful with it. I do not want to explode.
Rel
Please.
looks at the bomb, then back up to Zort. Kaboom.
Please, no, kaboom.
Foamtastic spray.
Something get Relb a can of fucking shaving cream.
Rel very like dejectedly puts it back in his bag.
Alright, well, it seems that we've done a bit of exploration here. What do you both think? Should we maybe go try to find Prawn, or Prawn and Shed? Are we staying here to look around?
What if we just poisoned all the mangoes?
That would not be good, because this man needs his mangoes to pay us. We do not get paid if he doesn't get his mangoes.
Is he paying us in mangoes?
No, I believe he's paying us in money.
Then this is not money. It is their
Money comes from mangoes. The mangoes do a kaboom in the economy.
Is there a mango like within arm's reach of Relb?
You would have to walk inward to the farm a bit to grab one off of a tree.
There's no like rotten mangoes or anything lying on the ground or anything like that?
Weirdly enough, no. The ground is actually very clean.
Huh.
So like Relb does not think money comes from mangoes.
Well,
Money comes from metals. So if we poison the mangoes, everything
yes,
is fine.
I don't believe. Not right now. We can get into this later, Relb, and I can explain to you how economics works. But for right now,
What is economics?
money.
It have something to do with gnomes.
Sort of, actually.
Relb hates gnomes.
I'm not that intolerant. I didn't know I was adventuring with a racist.
As you discuss racial tension tied
Between
to
the goblins.
economics, meanwhile, Prawn
See, Relb, a ghetto is when the government.
Oh, please stop.
the gnomish ghetto
Yes,
of
Relb
Megalopolis
West.
out west.
I got a headache.
Yeah.
You see, Relb, General Lee was not the man you think he was.
Please, no.
Oh no. Carl.
Relb has come up with a solution to the gnome issue.
Oh no.
Don't
Is it
say
a
that.
final solution?
The
Don't
fourth
say that.
wave.
Stop. No. I'm ending here. Nope. Stop. Back to Prawn. Go to Prawn.
Meanwhile,
Cut.
Prawn
Clock
and
wipe, clock
Carl.
wipe. I sure do love not discovering racism right now.
Every campaign of all this, there's no stopping it.
It's always your character too.
You
You
sure
were the
love
gnomes.
talking with this nice old man who's a shopkeeper about his books.
What?
I'm
Okay.
talking to the shopkeeper about his books. I walked
Has
over
a
there.
very
While I
funny
wait.
mustache.
I gotta wait an hour until I can go back up there for my meeting.
What about the doctor?
Okay.
Or the blankie?
The blinky.
Well, I don't know where the Blinky is and where the
True.
book sheep are. I just kind of assuming they're nearby each other.
Oh.
On a European?
I don't know what's happening. Hello, old man with the books. I'm here to help you with your books, maybe.
Do you need a minute, Zach? Do you want to call break for a sec?
No, I'm good. Hello?
Hello.
I
Oh, you must have seen the notice.
I did.
Wonderful. I pay daily. It'll be part-time. Tuesday through Thursday.
We aren't gonna be here that long. We're gonna be here for like an afternoon.
Does this
Oh.
boost Prawn's diligence?
Perhaps.
His
I
understanding.
gotta level up my social rank with Caven.
Would you like to just work for today?
Maybe. How much does it pay, and how long does it take? What's your
Oh.
hours?
What's your offer?
I was about to say that.
We're open for 6 hours a day. And I'd pay 5 silver a day.
That's not actually that bad of a job. I just don't have time for that. I'm sorry, old man.
Oh,
While you're here, can I look through your books and maybe buy a book?
of course. What are you looking for?
Books on artifacts, relics, and cults. In that order.
Oh, interesting. Let me see.
I need to put my DM notes.
No, actually, I have it right here. And he pulls out a book. You see, this is an old classic. It's called the 10 Rovarian Artifacts of Power. It's said that if you get all 10 artifacts, you transcend to godhood.
That's pretty epic. However,
Supersonic.
yeah, if I get the 7 magical gemstones.
You know, it was originally written as fiction, but I heard. Now, this could just be a rumor, but I heard last year on Tub Now, they actually found one of the artifacts in the books.
Did they now?
Yeah.
Well, what else you got? Is that the only book? How many of the books you got?
What else did you want?
Cults, relics, artifacts,
Bombs?
Bombs.
lamp oil.
Ooh, I have this interesting novel on. You ever hear about that? Ever hear about that cult on Aces?
Aces?
Yeah.
Oh, let me find where that is. On my portable map I keep on me.
Oh, that's quite handy.
Look to the west.
Oh, I see it. Aces. What about them?
Yes, I believe they worship some sort of sea god. They would kidnap those from they would they would kidnap children, I believe. Take them to their secret island hideout and sacrifice them to the sea god.
Epstein's Island.
Sea god El Gigante?
What'd you say?
Is the sea god El Gigante?
No, but this is kind of a spoiler for the end of the book, but they apparently they gathered enough power and the sea god granted them a gift of a giant killer fish.
A killer fish.
The very one that you speak of, actually.
El Gigante.
Yes.
It
Everyone
might,
knows
I will
the
take
legend.
the El Gigante book just because I feel like this might become relevant in the future. What money do you wish for this epic book?
It's 2 gold.
For a book?
Yes.
I don't think I can pay that. Not because I'm just poor. Is really how that goes.
Oh. We have a part-time job open. If
I'm
If
not
you're
gonna be
interested.
here long enough. I gotta go investigate the blankie situation.
I saw that.
Do you have the blankie?
No, no, no.
Do you know where it is?
Not in the slightest clue.
Do you know where the man who posted it is?
Oh yes, I actually I went to the guard station to ask because it's a very strange posting, you see. And, apparently they gave me an address, but the weird thing is, it's the address to the mayor's house.
I'm going.
Interesting.
How far is the mayor? House.
Here's the address. It's this. Ooh.
Oh, I'm looking, but how long? What's the time to get there?
Oh, I don't know. He lives. I don't know, maybe a 5-minute walk away.
All right, Whoa, I'm outside
south.
the mayor's house. Incredible. I'm knocking on the door.
Where's Carl? Is Carl
What?
with him?
I think he went to the hospital,
Oh, he
didn't
went
he?
to the hospital.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
going to the hospital.
Looking around, Carl, you do find a place that is called Wynn's Healing.
Gwen?
Wynn.
When?
Wynn.
Now.
When will I be
Now.
healed?
As soon as you said "win," I knew you meant like WYNN,
No,
but my
it's actually spelled.
spelled WHEN.
No, it's spelled. Why'd I pick this name? It's WINN.
Oh,
like
win.
Win.
Wind's healing.
I
Wynn
predict they
Healing.
will make a revolutionary kind of zipping device.
What?
WinZip.
Oh.
Oh. Winrar?
But
Fuck off, Winrar! I'm not paying $20.
Carl
Wait.
paid for Winrar.
I'm gonna ask
He's
the
brain
nice
damaged.
man, where you got the blankie though? Where it at though?
Oh, are you? Oh, I'm going to the brain damaged man first. Here, wait.
Alright, brain damage.
No, not you, Carl. Carl.
So now we admit that there might be something funny going on up top there. Got it,
Oh,
ready. Okay.
It obviously seems like it.
I mean, I think he might just be like that, man.
Let's see. Carl, as you walk in, you see that there's a bunch of different plants hanging from the ceiling, and there's bottled, dried herbs on shelves. And
Oh, damn.
you see this very, very old-looking man who seems to be asleep behind a desk in a corner.
When?
I always win.
I need healing.
I
What?
need healing.
Who are you?
Carl.
My name's Carl. What's your problem?
Weezer. What?
What's your What's your problem?
I got a headache.
Yeah, do you get those often?
No.
Okay. And he sort of slowly gets up, and he sort of picks up this strange, very small-looking like hammer.
None of that Bible healing, right?
No, I use the real the real.
Are you high?
What do you mean?
You don't seem put together.
You're the one with
You
the
don't
headache,
seem put
right?
together.
Hot meat kettle. You're both black.
Damn, you can't say that. You can't say that.
What?
What
calling
just
the kettle-
happened?
Caught calling the kettle black. You said
I
you needed
know, but
Now the gnomes. This.
Oh,
Rel?
gnomes.
Rel? You wanna Explain
Ralph,
yourself?
don't go near the bridge.
I wasn't. That was not the bit. This is not becoming a thing.
You want to say that again into the lapel
Realm
mic?
West?
Oh no.
I don't need to
Oh.
say it into the lapel mic. I just said it out loud for my entire house to hear me.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
He sort of walks up to you, Carl, and he puts this small hammer against your head, and it's very cold. And he sort of walks around you a couple of times. Goes, I see
A monster bit me.
Yeah, I see the problem. You got whacked in the back of the head.
I love this guy.
Yeah.
You see, how much do you know about the human anatomy?
The human anemone.
I used to be more human.
Yeah,
Then I got cursed.
it's okay. Tiefling anatomy is very, very close.
Wait, what am I?
You're a tiefling.
I thought I was a monster.
No. No.
How do you spell that?
A tiefling? I'm not very good at spelling. Just keep your head still for a moment.
Okay.
And he sort of starts to tap on your head with this hammer, and he has his ear up against your skull.
Percussion.
I do believe your brain is bleeding.
Oh.
Yes. Yes, it's very serious.
I'm having a brain aneurysm?
No, those are made up by the gnomes.
Oh.
Yes.
This is gonna be the new bit now, isn't it?
I have just the thing for brain
I know they are a
bleeding.
bunch of liars, so I believe you.
I wouldn't go that far.
God.
They produced some books a couple years ago and spread some
You
misinformation.
can't say this.
Yeah, something
Fake.
about time, right?
Fake news.
Hektra. Now I was hanging out in. Where are we? I
Didn't they
was
say
hanging
that
out in
the...
Hektra. My
Please,
friend's
no.
dad went to the doctor, and you know we don't trust doctors. No, we don't. They're fake doctors. They work with the leftist media. We don't trust
Stop.
them. We don't.
Stop it, please. I beg.
You're one to talk, Mr. Kettle.
That
Now you see,
wasn't.
look at my good friend Rob over here. He understands me. We're on the
No,
same page.
stop this.
Okay, let's actually try and have a coherent session, please.
Yes. Please.
I know just the thing to stop bleeding of the brain.
Stop.
Reading
Stop
of the
what?
brain.
Stop
Sorry,
it.
that's a
doing what to his
that's
brain?
a different disease. I get them mixed up. Let's see, Carl. I can offer you many different treatments, but it depends on how much you're willing to spend. The more you spend, the more likely you are to come out alive out of this. It is a very serious disease, after all.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
can you fix me?
Of course, how much are you willing to spend on this investment of life, good sir?
I have 9 copper.
I can give you some purified water for that price.
I have 5 silver and 9 copper.
I could give you, perhaps a simple job to do. And in return, I shall give you my best treatment.
Shouldn't I get the treatment first so I could do the job better?
Well, I need to get paid first before I give you the treatment.
Could you do half a treatment?
No, it's actually just a single dose.
Doctor, I'm
There's
going
no
into
way I
battle.
can-
I need your finest treatment.
What's your job?
My job? I'm a healer, of course.
No, what's my job?
Your job? Um, you just need to deliver something for me.
Okay.
And he sort of walks back behind the desk. Let's see. Yeah, yes, here it is. And he pulls out this,
Am I
like,
delivering
pouch.
grandma's medicine?
Actually, yes, you are. And, my old age, it's hard to leave the place of business. See, you just need to deliver this pouch. And, if you go down to the docks, there is a large house on the north side of the docks. It has, inlaid purple brick. It's very hard to miss. It's very fancy.
Purple or lavender?
Well, on the east side, it's more of a lavender, because when the sun rises, it fades away the paint, you see. On the west side, though, it's more of a deeper purple.
Okay.
Deliver this pouch to the residents of that home. Come back here, and you will have the best treatment I can give you.
Okay.
Here you go. Here's the pouch. Do not look in it, though. It goes
Okay.
against town mandate to look at other people's prescriptions.
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Carl.
I'll take it and walk to the docks.
All right. It's very easy to find this house. And as you are walking there...
Do I remember?
You do, yeah.
Awesome.
As you're walking
I
there...
love remembering.
As you're walking towards the house, you see a guard walk up to you. And he goes, "Hello there, sir."
Hi.
Say, have you seen a man here at night that wears a yellow hat?
No.
No?
I got here 5 minutes ago.
Really? There have been no ships in the last 5 minutes.
Well, I did just get bonked in the head. I'm doing something for the doctor. I don't think my memory is very good.
The doctor? You
There's a
mean
doctor, right?
Mr. Wynn?
Who?
Mr. Wynn. Is that who you just saw?
That sounds familiar.
Alright. Could you come with me, please?
Where are we going?
We need to see you down at the station.
Chad gets kidnapped.
Who are you?
I am a guard.
Oh no.
Now, if you could please
And
come
where
with me.
where are we going?
Where are you trying to go?
I'm looking for... I remember a purple building with inlaid bricks.
Why, that's the guard station.
Oh. Okay.
Follow me, good sir. And as this kind guard is leading the way, you see him call over some more guards, and there are like 4 guards sort of like surrounding you as you walk. And finally, you get to this building that you see is not purple whatsoever. And they
Are
go,
you colorblind?
Maybe you are. It
Oh.
seems like you've been whacked on the head pretty hard.
Okay.
Just, follow us, please. And you sort of walk in, and there's a...
I am going to
Oh.
take the pouch and eat it.
Eat the pouch?
Or the contents of the pouch without looking at it.
Okay. They immediately, like, snatch the pouch out of your hand, but it's sort of too late, and they look in it, and they say, "What was in that?"
He told me not to look at it. I don't know.
Told you not to look in it?
What do I taste in my mouth?
You are immediately hit with this sort of bitter taste and like this, kind of like a broccoli-like texture.
Oh no.
And like it is,
Fuck.
it's, you feel it start to sort of like melt in your mouth.
Yeah?
Uh-huh.
Fucking Wagyu A5.
You never see the coming.
Please.
Joe.
And you're sort of looking around, and you start to see these strange, sort of, like, these wisps of light, of this bluish light, start to form around you in the air. And all of a sudden, you feel like you're moving, and you look, and, like, the guards have sort of, like, grabbed your arms, and they're moving you in. But for some reason, it seems like you're almost, like, dreaming. It's very strange.
Well,
But it's sort of comforting.
I'll just go on the trip.
Okay. You blink, and you open your eyes, and you seem to be in some sort of, like, private room. And you try to move your arms, but they won't move for some reason. Same with your legs. You're in this sort of wooden chair. And you see this very, very buff-looking man in armor across from you. And... oh, no. And he seems to be shouting at you, but you don't hear anything. And
What?
it's very strange. You see him like slam the table and like get up right in your face yelling, but there's no sound. All you can hear is this strange like laughing that seems to be echoing around the room.
That develops schizophrenia.
I'm just gonna look around confused.
As you look around, you see these sort of like strange, like almost like see-through glowing blue children that seem to be dancing around the room.
Does have schizophrenia.
What the fuck?
Is my chair tied down?
You've been trying to move this entire time, and it's not moving.
I can't, like,
You're like Danny fucking Sexbait.
move a
when he get up
little
and grabs
bit to
the bong.
generate enough inertia to, like, knock the chair over.
You look down, and it seems to be, like, bolted in place.
Bolted torture chair.
It's an This is like the weirdest acid trip.
You, And as you're
Where
looking
even
down,
am I right now, bro?
This is
you
gonna be.
see like one of the glowing children sort of like skip over, and they seem to like they seem to go behind you, and you feel on your hands like this this like strange movement, and all of a sudden your hands seem to be like free. And as you look down, there seem to be two more children who seems like they've unbuckled your legs as well.
You were about to say pants?
No.
I was really concerned.
Uh-oh.
I'm just
You
gonna
guys do
stand
not-
up.
You see the guard across from you like go wide-eyed, and he like tips his chair backwards and falls over on the ground. And he
Is he
starts to
unconscious?
he starts to get up, and he's like he looks really scared, just staring at you.
I'll just fucking cast. What do I have prepared? Yeah, I'll just use the usual light and make like a very scary light appear between my horns.
Okay.
Like, Arr!
You see, as you make this light, it is like extremely bright, and you see the guard sort of grab his face, as it looks like he's clawing at his face. It looks like his skin is like melting off into like a
Did you hit him
puddle
with
on the
Pearl Jam?
ground.
Pearl Jam.
And you see him sort of go backwards, and like he sort of like morphs through the metal door, and it's almost like someone burned a giant hole in the door.
You did the fucking SpongeBob entrance?
I'm gonna try to leave.
Okay. You
I'm scared. These children are scary. They just melted this guy's face off.
you make your way through the hole in the door, and you see guards running down like the hallway towards you, and you see these children run ahead and trip them, and they
I'm gonna hold my hand out so like they think I have the force.
Okay.
What force?
You see them like all sort of
Force of
trip
nature.
over, and as the children like push them over
Kneel.
to the side, and as you say kneel,
Submit.
like each word you say seems to emanate like this blue force out from you that sort of cracks the stone as you walk down the hallway.
Whoa,
And
what he's
and
having?
soon you're out on the street. And as you're out on the street, you see this sort of ghostly blue figure that looks like they have the horns of a tiefling, and there's a bunch of like armored men who are like trying to grab something out of their hand, but they're sort of frozen in time.
How long was he down there? Because if it's been an hour, I should be nearby to witness this.
What are you gonna do, Carl? Mr. Carl?
I've awoken my inner tiefling spirit. I'm terrified. I'm gonna go to the purple house.
Okay. You run past this strange like tiefling ghost, and all of a sudden it feels like you've been splashed with like cold water in the face as you open your eyes, and you see a guard snatch a pouch out of your hand as you're in front of the guard station.
Whoa.
And there are no like weird kids. You don't have like a headache anymore. It's like you've just woken up from a dream. And you see the
It
guard.
was all a dream sequence.
You see the
It's
guard
all a
in
dream.
front of you go, "Hey, what was in that?"
Your mother.
Yo, mama.
He slaps you. How
Ow.
dare you
54
insult her?
damage.
Just kidding. It was
You
sugar.
just
I'm not
kidding,
sure the
Elliot.
next time I'll be able to eat sugar, so I ate it all.
Come on. We're doing this here then. And a guard sort of like holds like your arms and they start to sort of like go through your pouches and your backpack. Just like on the side of the street.
Careful with your hands!
Oh, shut up.
Shut up.
Don't touch me there, booty hole man.
I'm Greek. Show I'm Greek. Show me. I can't say it.
You also can't say the other part of that, but that's a different reason.
Yeah, that's for a completely different reason.
They eventually let you go and say, "Ugh, just go on." And they seem to be all very disappointed, so they'll walk away.
Carl just had a Mississippi Queen like regular show montage.
Yeah.
But weirdly enough, your headache is gone and your mind seems much more clear.
Yeah, but now he's got a pissed off drug dealer gunning for him.
Anyways, Prawn.
Yeah.
Yeah, Prawn. Where were you? I completely
I
forgot
was at the
after that.
library, but I'm just kind of
Right.
passing the time. I was going to the Blinky people.
The blink. That's right. Okay.
So I'm more or less just waiting until my hour is up so I can go and do my
Okay.
meeting.
You follow the instructions to get to the mayor's house from the librarian man, and it's a very large manor, sort of like in the middle of town, and the door, it seems to be like unguarded, and like the gate, there is a gate, but it seems to be just sort of casually like opened, and like it's like locked open. And
Rev up those fryers.
yeah, you are free to just sort of walk in and knock on the
Well, walk
door.
in I do. I'm in here. Hello.
Okay. You you knock on the front door, and it sort of creaks open some, and you hear a voice say, "Are you from the Hearts?"
Yes.
The door slams closed.
Okay, I'm gonna knock again and be like, no, I was kidding.
There's no response from the door.
Hey, well then I'm gonna. All right, then I'm gonna be like, hey, delivery,
The door.
delivery. Hey, anybody in?
That's a horrible impression.
Hey,
know
what are you
it's
gonna
you.
do?
I know it's you. Get out of here.
I was lying. I'm here about the blankie. Come on.
The door creaks open, and you see this sort of young man, with this like blonde hair sort of peek out, and he says, "The blankie?
A blankie. Come on. Let me in.
blankie?
What do you
Who
know?"
is a detective that lives in Inaba?
What's a lost
You
item that
know-
could be found in Inaba?
You know of where it might be?
I might, in fact. I've seen a lot of blankets in my time. I need to know where you last saw it, what you were doing.
I lost track of it in the very center of town, in the market square.
When? 3 days, right? That's what it said on the ad.
It was actually 4 days.
My God. Well, I'll be sure to check it out.
Embroidered on it is the Rovarian seal. It means much to me, and I will offer a great reward if you find it.
Indeed, I will be making my attempts.
The door slams shut.
Alright, let's get out of here. To the guard station.
Who are you saying that to?
Myself.
To the guards.
Buy more cards.
Buy more cards. So, let's see. Let's go back to the
The Mango Crew.
the Mango Gang. You're all
Mhm.
awkwardly
Gango.
staring around at the mango trees, I believe.
Yeah, we were trying to figure out what to do.
Mm-hmm.
There was some gnome racism. Well, all I'm saying, Relb, is that you haven't met enough gnomes to really know whether they're good people or not. I've met plenty of gnomes. They're fine.
I
did,
never
like-
knew there were such choice words.
Yes, I hadn't even heard 3 of those things which you said about them.
Well, did not say anything.
I'm not even
Okay.
here and I heard his slurs. It's crazy.
Oh my god!
Darkness.
Ron pops out of a mango.
Hello, it's me, the Mango God.
Alright, so, anyway, what we were talking about with this monster. It appears to me that, whatever this is, we're probably gonna come at night.
Rob is confused. When we say monster, we are not referring to gnomes, yes.
No, we are referring to... Do you see the footprints all around us?
Maybe it is a gnome wearing strange boots.
I don't think it is a gnome. I think we are dealing with some sort of possibly flying, possibly terrestrial, some sort of omnivore or herbivore. It's most definitely a biped. Quite strange in appearance. No telling how big it is, but from the feet I would say pretty big, and considering the weight. Regardless of all this, it seems like we have enough evidence to know that we should probably stake out tonight and try to figure out what's going on here. But I think right now we should go find Prawn and Chad, or at least attempt to. What say you two?
Yeah.
Rob just kind of like nods his head.
No.
Haven, is that okay with you?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm along for the ride.
Well, I do appreciate your opinion, though. Alright, well, let's go see if we can't find Prawn and Chad. Maybe we should head to the docks first. See if they wound their way back there.
Okay.
And Zort motions for them to follow, and he starts walking out of the mango farm.
All right. It's a pretty quick walk back, and you're at the docks, but you don't see any of them.
This is troubling in a way, wouldn't you say? They don't seem to be here. So they didn't make their way back here, so they're both clearly busy. I'm going to assume that they're together, because we sent them off together. So at least there's that solace that they're together, so they
No,
won't
there's
get in
not.
any
Chad
trouble.
is known for wandering.
I'm gonna assume they're together. I feel like these
That's
two, they're
more
responsible enough to know that they should stay together so no trouble happens.
No, they are not.
Alright, well,
Chad is
Oh.
here. Well, there's bound to be trouble. He probably got arrested.
I don't know if he'd been arrested. That seems
Probably for drugs.
This is all very specific. Is there something you would like to tell us? Do you know more about Chad than I do? I've spent quite a long time adventuring with Emerald. Chad is not the kind of man to be arrested for drugs.
Relbador is the type.
Listen, here with your science about your tieflings and your gnomes. He's a good guy. It doesn't matter what he looks like, Relb. Calm down.
Relb was not judging that off of appearance.
It
Chad
sure
is an
seemed
idiot.
like you were.
No.
Ah, I see how it. My, this has been quite the interesting occasion. I'm gonna assume that this is all jokes and yucks. We're all having a good yuck. So,
Chad just isn't a very nice person.
he's good at killing undead.
So is Relb. Does not make Relb good person.
Well, at least you know. Alright, so,
What really makes a good person?
the...
Be not being Chad is step one.
I think it's intention. If you have the intention to be good, then you are good, regardless of how those intentions turn out. Though, in the end, your actions speak louder than your words, so your actions also do have sway. So I guess your intentions, but then your outcomes. Those
Yeah.
kind of combined.
It
Judges
helps
with-
if your actions tend to make lots of noise. Like this, and Rob pulls out the bomb again.
Please put it away! We are in a public place, Relb.
Weirdly,
Well, you got arrested.
enough, Caven, you're just sort of like looking around, and down the street, you see Carl, putting something on the doorstep of a house down the street.
Mr. Zord?
Yes?
Kevin points down the street at where he saw Chad.
Oh, what was it?
Oh, did you not see it? I just
See
saw
what?
I just saw Chad walk by and put something on the step over there.
Relb
Someone's
runs up to the
house.
step and he grabs the bag and he looks inside.
The pouch
guess-
seems to be empty.
Where's Chad? Did we see him?
Is there any
Relb
like residue?
Relb, like ran past Chad as he was
Hey.
walking back.
Mm-hmm. I guess so. It kind of like raises his arms. Chad! Hey, it's us!
Can I hear them?
Yeah.
Zach,
Oh,
is there
hi.
any like
Hello.
Zach?
Mm-hmm.
Is there any residue or anything left in the bag?
You see, there is a bit, like a very small piece of a very like it's like a dark purple leaf.
Relb will take the dark purple leaf.
Okay.
Relb metagaming.
No.
Well, Chad, where's Prawn?
Chad?
Yeah?
Where's Prawn? You were with Prawn.
He left.
He left.
I think he went home.
You think he went home? Home to
Reb-
where?
Told you they could
the
not
mountain?
be trusted.
What mountain?
His home?
Can I do like a medical checkup on Chad to see if he's like all there or something's happened?
Can
Sure.
Relb check Chad over for stupid?
Kevin just kind of leans in towards Zord. My trust for him goes every day.
Relb has never
He's
trusted
usually,
Chad.
he's usually not like this. I think something's going on.
He has
I
only
don't know.
ever been
Uh,
like
Do I need to hit him over the head again?
I wouldn't do that in a public space. You might get in trouble for it, Kevin.
Does Relb need to blow him up?
No! Before you take it out, do not pull it out.
Do not.
That's a quote. That's a quote. That's a quote.
Did you not?
Where
did
is
you guys
it?
not think it was funny the last time when I said we're in public, don't take it out?
Before you take it out, do not take it out.
Do not take the bomb out of your pocket.
Relb is like reaching
TSA
up.
agent.
Oh.
Relb has like reached over and he's got the bomb halfway out of his bag. But he's just staring at Zort.
We need to find Prawn. Chad, you said you have no idea where he is.
Relb has an idea.
What's your idea, Relb? Don't say blow anything up.
But if we
I'm
make
walking
not
back
so,
to the doctor as they're talking
Okay.
if we make
About
not
blowing
so
me up.
Ron will come investigate.
The only thing that you noticed, Zort, was that his eyes were bloodshot.
Oh. He zooted.
Insult.
Well, there. Where did Chad go? What looks? Wait a minute! I was just looking at him.
Chad.
He's going off somewhere. Why don't we just leave him to it? I think he might. I don't know how you knew, Relb, but I think he had some bloodshot eyes. I think he might be getting involved with the local.
I know the culprit.
Who's the
Culprit.
culprit? Culvert is like a ditch. Culprit? The
bad seed.
what? And who was it?
No, not who. What?
What
And
was
Relb
it?
pulls out the purple leaf.
Where did you get that?
It was in the bag he left on the stairs.
Can I see that for a moment?
Yes. Relb hands him the leaf.
Mississippi
Zort-
Queen starts to play as he eats it.
Can Zort tell what plant this is?
Relb thinks it is life.
Can Zort tell what this is?
Make a and do a check with your alchemy book.
Alright, which that's just advantage, I think, right?
Yeah, do it with advantage. Oh, let's say it's gonna take you a while to find it.
Oh, I just lost my page. I feel like I was just looking at something like this.
You could probably find it by the end of the day, though.
Oh my god, how big's the book?
It's very big.
Big. I gave up 200 gold for 50 gold this book and an alchemy set.
Jesus Christ.
This book is worth like 100 gold.
Sounds like you got scammed.
Okay. Well, I'll have to keep this this leaf on me, Relb.
Carl, the healer thanks you and gives you another pouch, and he tells you to take it at night and all at once.
Alrighty. I'll keep it.
Okay.
Smells like almonds. That's weird. No.
Yeah.
No one.
No one.
I like almonds? Like, what did you mean by that?
Cyanide smells like almonds.
Oh.
But no, tie up the loose ends. Just fucking give this guy poison.
Good. That's one less loose end. Chad starts seizing on the floor.
I guess. Sword. Sorry, chat. I didn't mean to interrupt. Never mind.
Oh, I mean that's pretty much.
I'll
it
go
if you
back to the
wanna add.
dock where everyone was.
Okay.
All of a sudden, Chad just appears while we're trying to figure out what's going on. So it's just thumbing through his book.
Can Relb can Relb have leaf back?
I'm still looking for it, Relb. I'll give it to you by the end of the day. Unless it's something you shouldn't have.
Well, if it is drug, Relb wants it so he can turn it into bomb.
Drug bomb!
Drug bomb.
Suddenly, there's a sepia filter as we go to Mexico.
Mexico.
We're wearing
I'll,
those tinted safety glasses.
Oh, I
When
can't
you-
imagine where Chad got off to. You know, he just walked away from us like that. I don't know where he could be right now.
You
No!
feel
Relb,
someone.
Relb thinks he might be magic.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
Shut up!
You feel two hands clasp
Sounds
the
like
back
Eric
your shell.
visual entertainment media.
Zort whirls around, like, book in one end. Ah!
Miss me?
Oh, hi, Chad. Actually, yes, I did. I was wondering where you got off to. I was just saying to the boys. I couldn't imagine where you got off to.
I
You
was
okay?
questing.
You are questing! And Zort puts out his hand for like a handshake, but like the one from the Predator. With like Arnold Schwarzenegger and fucking
Dylan,
Dylan.
Billy. Like
I'll
that.
put a copper piece in my head and then shake his hand.
We do.
Thunderous grasp. Medieval joy buzzer.
And I give Zort a copper.
Oh.
Yeah, like this. Is what we do.
Yeah. Brother.
Oh, thank you for the copper piece. Oh.
You're half of the spoils.
Oh, wonderful. Anyway, so you said you don't know where Prawn is, and you think he went home?
I think so.
I don't
But he
think
didn't uphold our deal.
Hmm. I
Meanwhile,
don't think that's.
in Frank Woods.
Ugh.
It's been an hour.
Hello, Mr. Secretary. I'm here for my meeting with the officer. Officer West. Is he in right now?
Yes, he just got back. Let me lead you to him.
Great, let's go.
And he leads you through multiple doors and hallways, and you finally make it to a very luxurious-looking office with actually quite a young adult sitting behind the desk. And
Hello, Officer West. I've been waiting an hour to meet you.
I do have quite a busy schedule at the moment. Forgive me.
Yes, but this is important.
Yes, when they told me that it was someone named Prawn, it was very
would be me.
interesting. I did not think I would be seeing you this soon,
Well, I make quick work.
apparently.
So, I need to get to the island.
Yes, and he kind of opens a drawer in his desk. When you approach the blockade, a rowboat will approach your vessel. Let them on board and show them this. And he hands you a piece of rolled up parchment. They will let you through.
Now, I was also wondering if you could help me out with something a little less official. And in return, I'll help you out. Now,
It
yeah, I
depends
don't
on
know
the
if you
nature
heard.
of the thing.
I helped Officer Woods out quite a bit, so I'm looking if you see anything relating to my problems, any words, any bumps in the log,
And what exactly would that be?
something was stolen from me and I need it back.
Right. I believe the information has already been shared with you that there's a current investigation going on.
Well, it was worth trying to see if there was any updates.
You will be held down as soon as there's any update. We assure
And of
you.
course, it will become priority A as soon as you know this.
Of course.
You won't even have to send any other guards. I can take it by myself.
Right.
Well, thank you for the papers. What else do you need to relay to me?
Right. Regarding the situation on the island, I'm sure you've noticed it is raining outside. You see,
Indeed, it is.
it has been raining for the past month. And I'm sure you've heard about the strange militant force that has uprose.
I've heard bits of them, but no one's given me a description. However,
yeah.
I have information that I don't know if it was passed on to you.
What would that be?
Now, maybe you've heard that Texlum has a bustling trading group, Goodman and Goodman. They've got teleporters.
Right.
There's a plant demon uprising. That's all I can call them. Is that they're seemingly sentient plants or plants that are being controlled, and they're able to take the teleporters. They took the teleporter to Custis. I have reason to suspect that this militant group is either employed by the plant people, or it is the plant people. They are not organic. You can't detect them with organic means. They are plants.
Yes, we know this. You see, the target in question that you're being sent after on the island is the leader of this uprising.
And he is a plant person.
No, he was the former druidic advisor to the emperor himself.
And what happened between them? We can talk off the record. Personally, I think it's more interesting that way.
It seems that they had a difference in opinion.
If I know what this is, he has to die. Obviously, there's no like, I can't take him in. I mean, I'd be delightful, but that's not going to happen.
We
No way.
actually are asking for him alive.
Well, then, if I figured out his politics, I might be able to perhaps negotiate with him. It might violate, like, I might have to let him in on it, so on a couple things, but I might be able to perhaps suggest to him that I could get him into either Megalopolis or in with the big boys to do a second secretive uprising, something like that, but instead it's just a trap.
Hmm.
A sort of double, triple crossing.
Hmm.
That's one scenario. Of course, walking in there and being like, hey, you want to come peacefully? It's not going to work. I'm going to probably have to trick him.
You see, we did invade his camp. Excuse me. At the
Plant sickness.
at the beginning of his uprising about a month ago. Unfortunately, our forces were driven back to the coast, and at that point, there was some sort of strange field that emerged from the highest peak. You see, it is a dormant volcano in the center of the island.
And I believe, yes, he probably could be one to activate it, being nature.
Yes. To my knowledge, he is an extremely dangerous and powerful druid.
And I assume no one has seen him since. There's no sightings.
No, but
So
we are
we will
almost
investigate the mountain then.
we are almost certain that he is the one behind the undead popping up all around our empire.
You were informed of the plant monster that we encountered and all that.
Yes. Yes.
What were the politics? Why did they disagree? I get that that's probably not something the Emperor wants shared, but I gotta get informed.
No, he has sent those he trusts the most information on the politics of why they separated. You see, the Emperor is very keen on the improvement of science and magic being combined.
Naturally.
Yes. Though this druidic advisor showed him some magic he did not quite agree with, that of the school of necromancy. Now, when the emperor first appointed this druid and made him arch druid, he swore an oath that he knew no evil, nor has he ever committed no evil. And the simple knowledge and even the practice of such necromancy magic in front of the Emperor was inexcusable.
It's probably that he didn't understand different culture, he didn't understand. Or perhaps he does
Perhaps.
not inherently view necromancy as a flat evil, you know?
The Emperor then told him to stand down and that his title and role within the Empire has been revoked due to his practices behind the Emperor's back.
Yes.
And instead of honorably leaving his position, he fled to Custos and started to lead an uprising against the Empire.
I
That
have an idea.
is the knowledge I know of.
Could you... I know it's short notice, but perhaps this is clearly like an advanced practitioner of magic.
Yes.
Perhaps I might be able to gain his trust by presenting to him perhaps maybe a more rare or expensive, even if fake, just something that could interest him. I would need a book on magic for necromancy. I don't know truly, but maybe you off the top of your head can think of some high power necromancy magic you might want to cast.
We do not have any of that here, I do not believe.
It
Though
was
we
worth
can
trying.
maybe procure something, a very real looking fake, perhaps.
That could work. Obviously, he's probably going to want to immediately attempt. So perhaps something, uh, something like a lower level necromancy spell with a rare enough, something that lets him see I am serious, but nothing to like push him over the edge.
Yes.
And then from
The
there, I will
magical.
attempt.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, no, you go ahead.
Okay. The magical ward I mentioned earlier, we had one of the Emperor's wizards take a look at it, and it seems that it is a very complex spell. One that is more along the lines of a curse, you see.
Hmm.
And it should prove no problem to yourself, or I assume the ones that you work with, since it seems that anyone who has taken an oath into the military or to the Empire itself cannot set foot on the island.
This will be fine.
Good. Like I
If they
planned.
attempt to, I assume it just won't let them. Something. I don't know.
Yes, it is a more conventional force field at that point. You will not be able to set foot on the island.
Yes, if we can procure something to convince him. Getting him to leave the island, obviously, most likely, it can't happen. But we can't get anyone on there. I would need to play a long game with him until I can successfully convince him, basically just to go to Megalopolis, whereupon we would do a fake staging area for him.
I will
You
get
know.
in contact with the Imperial Archmage that is in town due to the crises. I will see if he can procure you anything that might do that
And then
trick.
plan ahead, because I can't think of any scenario outside of basically getting him ready for war at his last doorstep before we could get him off the island short of killing him. I will play the long game and procure his trust, but he probably won't, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
It's going to take a while, but at the very least I can establish a rapport and contact with him.
You are more of an expert in these sorts of things than I am, Prawn, so I will leave it to you.
This way,
Though
at the very least, I can establish trust and can always go back later should a solution be more favorable.
I will get back to you on the news
Yes,
of our sage.
contact that, and also see what your higher ups think of the plan I've laid forth. I also need you to do, perhaps a background check of sorts for me.
We can perhaps do that. On who?
There's a man in my group named Chad. He is from Erytheos. I don't imagine any reports have come out of there. No one goes there. But he has something of mine that I need. He somehow has acquired a relic of sorts, and he claims to worship something that doesn't exist anymore. I need either a replica artifact or just something that passes. I will talk to the wizard about that. He would know more.
Do you have
But
anything that belongs to him on you, perhaps?
let me. I don't believe I do. I I have a duplicate of something I gave to him, but it's
Hmm.
not it itself.
He's never touched, though?
He he might have brushed against it. Actually,
Hmm.
well, no, yeah, he might have brushed against it. Like I put them in a pot,
Hmm.
I've got this ring on my finger. He probably touched it. I have a horseshoe from his family. His family smithed it.
Hmm. You said his name was
Just Chad. That's
Chad?
all I know.
Do you know his last name?
I probably do, but I don't remember it off the top of my head. I'm sure I've heard it spoken when I went to his family's house.
It's Romeo.
It is Romaine. That's right. Yes, I
Alright.
just need a convincing fake or maybe even just a normal.
What does he look like?
He's a gray tiefling with horns and a chiseled jaw.
Alright.
I think what. Actually, I wouldn't know that. Never mind. I heard a cat.
Yeah, my cat's going crazy.
That's moral support.
Yeah.
Anyway, yes. I might just need a basic focusing stone. Really, I know mages have those. Low-level mages will use focusing stones because it's just not reasonable to be burning materials all the time for really weak spells.
Yes.
That might work, might not, but I'll talk more about the mage. They can help more. I don't think you're magic. You probably wouldn't be able to.
I can pass word along to
Yes.
our archmage friend,
And where
so
can I
he's
meet the
prepared.
archmage?
I
I
will
can
have
meet them
to
by
talk
the
to
docks
him
if that
about that.
works.
He is here in secret, you see.
Ah, yeah, so I mean, an archmage. Can't really let that getting out. Alright. You'll know where to find me. We'll be here until dark. I believe my associates are at the mango farm. We're planning to, keep an eye on that. So that's where we'll be.
Alright.
If
Here.
we're not back we'll be there till dark or until the solution is found. At the very least, we're on a boat. It's a restaurant, I think. It just
The
opened
wet
today.
goal, yes.
Yes.
Here, take this stone. And he sort of hands you this dark violet, roundish stone that seems to be covered in runes. This way, the archmage can contact you.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna put this in my pocket. There we go. And that should be it. I don't think I need anything else or we need anything else.
Alright.
Got my papers, I've got my rock, I've got my information, that's about it.
The mage should be in contact with you most likely by today.
That is good. I must return to my friends. I imagine they're probably looking for me or something.
Mm.
Can't
Good
be in
day
here
to
too
you,
long.
Prawn.
Yes. Be sure to send some mail about the entrapment plan. We need that fleshed out.
Yes. I will see what my compatriots in Megalopolis can think up.
If I know this is an impossible ask, but it might be prudent that I could convince him potentially eventually to be willing to meet with the emperor. Obviously, that can't happen, but a fake emperor could be employed, perhaps for a pseudo meeting where a trap could take place. This is one also scenario. Obviously, the emperor's got body double. He's an emperor. Everybody knows. But you know, bouncing ideas off of you.
Hmm.
I'm going to go now. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
gloves off.
I sure do love exiting the guard station. I wonder
Throw
where
them
my
in the
friends are.
bag. Get into the car. And then fucking lather my arms in
What the hell?
hand
What?
sanitizer because
What are you talking about?
He's talking about what happened this morning.
Oh no.
Much shit or something? What?
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah,
Yes, actually.
yes, literally.
You all see Prawn start to walk towards you all. Woo.
Prawn,
Let me-
Prawn, come watch the Bruins.
I'll turn the Bruins game off.
Are you watching baseball?
I'm watching hockey.
No. Are
That's
you
like
watching hockey
baseball,
ball?
but-
It's
Yeah.
not a ball, it's a puck.
Are you
What is
Place
watching?
the
fucking
puck
on
with
a
a
flat
soccer
ball?
ball.
Anyway, look, fellas. I've got great news.
Oh, hey, Braun. How you doing?
I was able to. I played a long game of cards against one of the guardsmen.
You can say that again. You were gone pretty long.
Yes, it was a killer game. I ended up
Hmm.
winning some papers. These are official military documents that will allow us to enter Zlad.
All right.
For
So,
real?
Is there a
For
timer
real.
on me?
God damn.
It took fucking forever. He played a killer hand. You should have seen the flushes. But we won. We won.
So papers to enter Zlad.
Yes. What will
Oh.
happen is when we go to enter, we'll be stopped. A boat will be dismissed. We have to allow the boat to dock with us, and whereupon I'll show them the papers and we'll be able to enter. I was also, after getting the papers, I talked to a different guard. He was piss drunk. That wasn't that hard. And he told me that the actual city of Custis is basically the military doesn't even have a force there. They do not care. So that either means that we'll have to check one of the military outposts. I will try to see if I can get more, maybe make them think I'm a soldier when we go there. I don't know. But I'll deal with that later. But for now, I got us the papers.
Well, that's very good, Prawn. Like, I believed in you. Why did you and Chad separate? He said you had gone home to the mountains.
I did not. I'd honestly, the moment that you guys left, I turned around and he was gone.
Yeah. I thought you two would be together. Anyway, I found something for us to do tonight, unless your blankie thing turned out.
It's in the middle. He said he lost it in the town square 4 days ago. I don't.
Oh. Well, should we walk that way while I tell you about what's going on with the mangoes?
Yeah, we could do that, and we'll go. What did you decide on that job? How do the mangoes go?
So, it appears that some sort of monster, and one I'm not familiar
It's a
with.
gnome.
Enough of your racism.
What is
Okay.
racism?
I'll take my
Oh.
ring of honor back from you, Reb, if you don't stop being racist.
What ring? Reb does not remember our ring.
You have a ring? Everyone does.
Reb does not
Yeah.
remember this.
That's
I
right.
made everybody rings.
It's like this one, and so it shows off his pinky.
Did Reb ever receive that ring? I don't
You
think he
should
did.
have. I
We're
paid
currently walking to
money
town
to
square,
make you
by the
one
way.
for everyone. You should have gotten one.
I don't think you ever actually gave it to him.
Well, here you go, Relb. It's made for your tiny, delicate hands.
Alright, so
Reb bites it and tries to bend it to see if it's.
It's copper, Relb. It'll bend easy.
Reb looks at the ring, then back at Prawn, slowly opens his mouth and starts moving the ring towards his teeth.
It's copper.
Alright, so listen. Let's go look at the town square where we're going to see if we can find that blankie. In the meantime, talking to the mango the farmer of this mango plantation, mango farm, whatever you want to call it.
Wife killer.
What? You don't know this man, Relb. Calm down. Anyway,
Reb has the strangest sense of deja vu.
so
Rel, I don't know.
talking to this man, he said that something has been killing, or eating his mangoes, rather. Not killing. I guess most people don't have the same sense of what vegetables are. Never mind. So, he is. Some monster has been eating the outskirts of this man's mango field, causing him much in the way of lost profit. He wants us to try to take it out within the next week. We are free to go on his farm as much as we want. From what I saw, it has 8 toes on each foot. It's bipedal, very long toes, which end in square, sort of not claw-like, more square-shaped.
Face?
The prints are in a strange way from what I saw, and it appears that there's no heel-toe action. This thing either picks its foot up entirely and puts it back down, or there's some sort of flight going on.
So it's got toes, but it makes squares.
Its toes have square ends. There's no claws on it.
But there is a footprint to go with it, just no heel print.
No, what I'm saying is like the heel and the toes are the same indent down into the dirt. There's
Yeah,
no
but
like
there's no connector. It's just the squares in that shape, but they don't make a foot. Yeah, okay, I understand.
yeah. So anyway, so that's most of what we know. I figure I can kind of explain the rest after we sort this blanky matter out, and then
Perhaps
thinking
it's an insect creature. They love
Yeah.
fruit.
could be an insect or a bat. It's something strange. I figure
Yeah,
we stake
like
out there
that.
tonight.
I gotta know what bat feet look like. That doesn't sound right.
You never
I
know.
trust you, actually. You know, we will
We'll
perhaps
find out.
spending a week or so here would be not terrible, because
I don't think so.
these papers that I confiscated, right?
Mm-hmm.
They might be a little hot. So
Ah.
taking a minute to maybe let that cool down might not be too bad an idea. We
Yes.
can go. I mean, I'm sure they won't care. It's military shit. They don't
I
want to be
mean,
here.
there seems to be plenty of work here, so
Yeah,
we could
so-
always spend some time here. But I figured we stake the mango farm out tonight so we can see what's going on and maybe intercept whatever's doing this.
To the mango farm.
Well, no, to the town square first.
To the
Remember?
town. I think we
you
are.
said-
Look, we're already in the town square. We've been walking here.
Oh. Well, we should probably spread out and look for the blankie, no?
We don't really know
Oh.
what it looks like.
Did you hear what it looked like, Ron?
It's got a big insignia on it. I heard him say the name of the insignia, but I think it's an empire's. It's got, you'll know it if you see it.
Like the Rovarian Empire?
Yes, basically.
The one we're currently in?
Yes.
Alright. I guess just spread out and look around.
I will investigate.
Yeah, can I look around?
Investigation. Ooh.
We're investigating.
Look around, everyone. See if you can find anything.
Is there any shifty blanket merchants, perhaps, that are selling packets of blankets?
22!
Oh my god. You got a crit?
Rel, you're the first to find something that might be interesting.
It's a profound thing!
Oh my god.
You see a tent set up that seems to be some sort of like fence. You see they're selling like jewelry and various like utensils, very strange things. But you do see a bin of various fabric to one side of the tent.
Ralph starts rooting through the bin looking for the blanket.
I guess so. Probably walk over and see what Relb's looking through. What is it you found here? Some sort of merchant, Relb?
Yes.
Yeah. Is Prawn walking up to the tent, or is he still searching around?
We're going to the tent.
Prawn, and Zort kind of lowers his voice. How much did the guy offer for getting his blankie bear?
He never told me. Why? Are you suspicious?
No, I'm just wondering, what if this person might have found it and is selling it? If we can make sure that we sell it for less than what the person offered, then we can make a profit. That's all I'm asking.
Ralph can make this happen.
You know what? I think the man who has the blankie might have some level of political sway, considering it's got, like an empire insignia.
He could, or he could just be a
If
fan
he
of his
does,
country.
this would make a very good friend. So, I will. I'm giving you. I am now telling you where you can find the blanket man. I have relayed this information, and you can go find him. I will now investigate the blankets.
All right. I'm gonna go talk to the shop owner while you two root through the fabric.
Hello, shop owner. Nice blankets.
Oh, you're talking to the shop owner too?
Yes.
Has Relb
We,
found
now, me and my large friend here, we're what people call the Blanket Brothers. We scour the world for the finest blankets, and you have some quality. I'd like to inquire about your pieces.
I'm
It's,
just looking around, man.
Yeah,
He's
those
modest,
are,
ignore him.
Those are pieces of fabric.
How long have you been in business?
A couple years.
Oh, really? Is it like a family thing? Did you start doing it, or?
I started.
Nice. You wouldn't happen to have any? Is all of the fabric in that fabric bin outside, or would you happen to have any like blankets and clothing items in here?
Yep. That's what it's for.
The
be
fabric
real,
bin has it. You're saying the fabric bin has everything?
Yep.
All
Now,
right.
is it just a bin of loose fabric, or are there blankets and clothing in with the fabric bin?
I have some shirts over there on the shelf.
That's cool. Do you have any blankets?
Specifically, we need blankets. We're the Blanket Brothers. We're after blankets.
There's some blankets in the bin.
Thank you. I will now
Ha-
investigate these blankets.
All
Has
right.
Relb found the blanket yet?
You found a white blanket, but there's no, like, sigil in the middle.
That Relb just like throws it behind him and keeps looking.
You look through the
Kinsler
entire
catch
bin,
it.
and there seems to be... You don't seem to find it here.
It is not here.
What? You didn't find it, Relb?
No.
Unless
Strange Man is hiding it.
I
Can
mean,
I
someone
look
could have
through
bought
the
it.
various blankets that this man has out?
Yeah, you see that they're mostly, like, sort of, vibrantly dyed. You don't see any that really have any sort of, like, logo or sigil on it, though.
I would know what the symbol looks like. We're in the Empire. I probably see it all the time.
Yeah,
Also went to the guard station. I imagine it's probably obviously plastered in there.
yeah, I'll post it in D&D.
And then I'm gonna turn to the shopkeep and say, thank you. I will return perhaps in the coming weeks and purchase many blankets.
Alright,
Mr. Shopkeep, have you been getting a lot of business recently?
not particularly.
Has anyone? What's the last thing someone bought off you? I'm just curious how business is going. Like, what do people usually buy?
A spoon.
A what?
A spoon.
A spum?
A spoon.
Spoon.
A spoon. Oh, what about before that? Like, what'd you sell before the spoon?
That'd be a medium men's polo shirt.
Cool.
What is a pogo shirt?
A polo shirt, Relb. It's named after John Polo, the inventor.
Oh,
No, it's named after the sport, actually.
what is a who, why did he make a strange shirt?
It's not named after anyone.
I like this.
Relb
man.
thinks you are lying to Relb.
It's named after
Sold
the
many blankets recently,
equestrian
sir.
sport. No.
Have you sold?
It's spring. Why would people buy blankets?
Because they're comfortable. Do you have any cool blankets? Like, are you a true patriot? Do you have any patriotic blankets that you keep at your house?
No.
No. Okay. Sir, thank you very much for your time. Like my friend said, we might come purchase many blankets.
Relb stares at the shopkeep and kind of squints at him.
You see this young man, he's just in very tattered clothes, and he's just kind of like staring down at the ground. He hasn't really looked up at you guys at all.
Can Zort look around like his shop to see if like the walls or like if there's like a curtain and like if the blanket is?
Why
somewhere
are
in there?
you weird?
Why are you weird?
What?
I said, why are you weird?
Relb was hit many times with large rocks.
Maybe I was hit many
Relb
times
gets
with
no
large rocks.
bitches.
Fuck you, Chad.
What?
I assume Zort doesn't see the blanket being used anywhere for anything. It's not like it's a carpet now or a curtain.
Everything in this tent is very open.
Huh.
There's not many places to hide stuff.
Is
You
there
think
like
this
hide? I just mean
man's-
purpose.
Go ahead.
I didn't mean like hide it. I mean like it isn't like repurposed as like part of the tent wall or something, like a patch.
Looking around, you don't see it now.
is there like a counter this guy is standing behind?
He is sitting like crisscross on the ground.
There's no like,
Damn.
carpet
No.
under him.
There's a carpet, but it's not. It's a black carpet.
And you said this young man has tattered clothes,
Yes.
like he's like poor. Would you
He's-
say?
Could just be the style.
He is wearing clothes that have like rips and stuff in them.
All right. Before the group leaves, if you wouldn't mind giving me a moment with this man,
Sure.
just whenever everyone else is done.
Mm-hmm.
I'm done.
Okay, is there?
Okay.
All right.
David?
So as everyone's starting to leave, Kaven is gonna reach into his bag and let's see. What guy here? I'll pull out the deep purple shirt that I bought from Luca Ladd,
Mm-hmm.
The
and
drip.
I'll hand it to the young man.
I'd buy
You can
this
have
for
it.
gold.
You can have it.
I'll give you a gold for it.
You don't have to pay me for it. You can have it.
I'm not a thief.
You need it more than I do.
I don't know. You and he sort of looks up at you. You got some pretty bad wounds there, buddy.
Well, I guess we could say we've all seen better days, but hopefully we can see some better ones ahead. And he kind of like gestures again for him to take the shirt.
Some better toads ahead.
Shut up.
How does his pants look?
You are not giving him your drippy pants. I'm not
Uh,
letting you.
They're very like there's like one big rip where like his right knee is.
Kaven will
That's
take out the black bell bottoms.
No, not your bell bottoms.
So
Not the drip.
he's gonna hand the bell bottoms and the deep purple shirt to the young man for him to have.
Why are you
Stop
trying to
giving them
give
drip.
me stuff?
You seem like, you're a little down on your luck, and I think everyone has moments like that. So I don't
Is this
know.
Are you some sort of con artist? You trying to con me, buddy?
No, I want to help.
I didn't ask for help, though.
Sometimes you don't need to.
I have to ask, how long have you been set up shop?
You're not.
You said a
there.
few weeks, but are you in the shop
You
constantly?
walked away. Are you walking?
I'm walking.
Back?
I'm
Okay.
actually.
Just
yeah, I was thinking
buzz
about
back
it.
in
I'm
as
walking
Kaven's
back.
pulling out.
Hold on.
Wait, he's like, Kaven, where are you?
I'm walking back like I did a fucking 360 and kick flipped my way back. I'll be like, hold on. How often are you in the shop?
Every day.
So you've seen a lot in the square. Have you seen a blanket with like a logo on it?
Nope.
If I pay you, will your answer change?
Nope.
Really? I mean, I got like 5 gold.
I could say yes if you want me to.
Alright, well. I'm going to the blanket man's house. I gotta ask him some questions. Anyway, Kevin, goodbye.
Okay. And Gabe just turns and looks back at the young man.
You killing him?
Sorry, I'm testing proficiencies. I'm sorry.
Hey, I was like, are you gonna kill him?
No, I'm not.
Zort
I'm-
comes back. Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
I was
you
testing
can't get rid of the drip. Die.
No, you can do whatever you want. It's your drip. No, I was just
another
testing
crit?
proficiencies. Don't look.
Oh
Don't
no, you
think
deleted them.
I deleted them. Don't think about it. Anyway, Zord has given up on the blanket adventure and is waiting for everyone for Caven and now Prawn to leave the stupid tent so that they can go to the mango farm.
Oh, I was going to the blanket man's house. I was deep in his investigation.
What? Do the two of you like what is happening?
I assume I assume he would see me going the wrong way and would be like, "Hey, don't go that way."
The shopkeeper is just sort of staring at you now, Gaben.
He still has it held out.
Your arms are gonna get tired, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Gabe's just gonna slowly place both items on the ground in front of him and turn to walk out.
You left these here.
They're for you. They're yours.
I'm not
He
gonna
calls
wear 'em.
out as he leaves.
I'm not gonna wear them.
We'll give them to someone who will. Tell him it's from Luca Lad.
Okay.
Homeless man will remember that. No.
Anyways.
At the mango
That
farm.
was a sad interaction.
That was he was an interesting fella. Why don't we head off to the mango farm? We can worry about this blankie later in the week if we stay here long enough.
The mango.
What a
To
strange
the mango
young
farm.
man.
I know the way. Pretty easy to get to.
Oh, look, we're at the mango farm.
Oh yeah.
Wow, I sure do love these mangoes.
Prawn, do you have any idea what this is? And Zort pulls out the bag of like dust.
One of these.
Hold on, let me look. Hold on. I see dust. Is it magic dust? Hold on? Is it magic? Oh my god! Is this magic dust or dust of any sort of importance?
Well, let's see. It definitely, you would assume it to be magic since the pouch is it looks like a very expensive looking pouch. And it even has some runes engraved on it. So you would assume that, yes, this is probably magical and worth quite a lot.
Do you have any idea what this is, Prawn?
God, where did you get that?
Do you know what it is? And Zort kind of pulls it back a little.
Bro, that's worth potentially hundreds of gold.
Do you know what it is?
Hold on, let me compose myself. Okay. I don't know exactly, but I can confirm that this is magical or used in magic.
Oh, it is magical. Okay. I'll do some alchemy with it later to try to test it.
Hold on. Look
It
at the
fell off the
bag.
back of a wagon.
Look at the subtle off-white coloring, the tasteful thickness of the bag. My god, it even has runes. This is a highly prized catch.
Sweat
Yes.
dripping off
Someone's
his
gonna
face.
want to keep out for it.
Drops
bag.
it abruptly.
Please, tie
Prawn,
the
what's
bag and
wrong?
don't use any
You're
of it.
sweating.
All right,
I'm afraid that's just not possible.
What did you do,
Why
Rel?
not?
I was just asking you because we were where
It's
I found
just
the bag.
not Caven.
Why not just
expensive.
stupid?
Don't use any of it, please. I might be able to find the owner.
Let's just let's worry about this right now. I just was curious.
Mango is first. I'm going to
Hang-
get into position.
Position? What?
I'm gonna
We need to
camp
come up
out
with a
near the
plan.
mangoes, and we're gonna hide.
We're all gonna need to do that, but it's
Yeah.
is it late yet? It's probably like,
It's probably a little late.
Probably midday. What are you talking about?
I would
Yeah,
say like
it's like 1
midday.
p.m.
yeah.
Zort!
Well,
Zort!
what? Yeah.
The
well, what?
purple leaf!
Oh yeah, I can study it over dinner. Why don't we all go get dinner back at the Wet Gold, then come back here for a nighttime?
Why did we-
stakeout?
All right, let's clock wipe this.
No, I
'Cause it
want.
gets
no,
Why
like
did we
walk
walk
all-
all the Why did we walk all the way out here for that?
I wasn't finished yet.
Yes, mango.
Bur-
Let's go to the mango field. Okay, we're here. Bye.
I want to show you, Chad and Prawn, what we're dealing with before we
Alright.
do anything. But we're
I'm
not.
looking.
It's gonna be too early for a stakeout by the time we're finished.
That's what you think, motherfucker.
I mean, it might take a while. Do you want to look around? I'll show you where I'll show you where we're going.
Let me see.
Medieval
Let
rapper
me
up in
see.
here.
And
Yeah,
so
let
it
me
brings them to the part of the field, again where they were before, where the tracks and the mango's gone.
These are
Yeah.
tracks.
Yes.
I've never seen them before. I can't help you. I'm sorry.
If I hadn't seen them, I assumed you hadn't, but that
Well,
would have been cool if you had.
I mean, they're pretty cool though. Look at that.
They're kind
They
of
fit-
worrying.
They fit the suspiciously square horseshoes that I have.
Yeah.
No, they don't. He's
So
lying.
you're saying we're dealing with a horse,
No, definitely not. And if we are, then may God have mercy on our
a
souls.
bipedal horse.
That's what I'm saying. Now, there's a thing called Adventure Time. I know you've not seen it.
That's not canon. Shut up.
That episode is canon.
Not to D&D.
That's what you think. Anyway, let's go to the wet goal now.
Well, now that we've looked around, I don't think there's anything new to be garnered. But I wanted you all to see what we're dealing with before the stakeout because it's daytime and we're coming back at nighttime. That's
Yeah.
You know what? I will stay here and watch. Because what if, while we're all eating epic dinner, the beast has already made its move?
because I was told that the beast steals the mangoes at night.
Well, that's what he thinks. Is he watching the... Clearly, he doesn't know what we're dealing with. He doesn't watch the mangoes daily. What if it does it at, like, 6 o'clock?
How large is this farm?
It's only like 1. Let's go
Zach-
eat an early dinner and
Hey,
then come.
Fine.
Hey, Zach, how
You-
large is this farm?
You see the rows of mango trees go on for miles.
Relb is fairly certain he has help. Many farmers. Under the command of one large farmer. Giga farmer.
Yeah.
So, would
I'm
not
sure
have
I'm loving eating these enchiladas in the wet goal. Delicious.
All
so
right,
would not
let's
have
go-
to constantly monitor farm. Has small farmers to do that for him.
Mhm. Yes, but we know where they're gonna strike.
Is
So
this a cheese enchilada? My god.
okay,
What is enchilada?
I guess we all go to the White Gold to eat before coming back.
Okay. Yeah,
Anything
you
in the interim,
you walk in and you see that the tables are all set up, and that there are actually people already eating. Like the restaurant is open. Seems it opened quite fast, actually. It's
it
actually
is like
it's actually like docked at the dock now.
nice.
And as you walk in, the first mate sort of walks up to you, Caven, and says, "Hey, Caven, there's a young man who stopped by. He said that these were for you." And he hands you the black bell bottoms and the purple shirt.
How did he know my name?
Did say goodbye, Caven, very loudly.
Oh.
How did he know where we live?
Probably just he probably went to the weirdest, newest place in town, because clearly we're foreigners.
Yeah, that's fair. If I
Even
wanted
just-
if I wanted to find a tourist, I'd probably go to like the Coachman or something.
Gaven just sadly takes them back. He thought he could have helped that young man.
Do you know him? He seemed really, sad.
Yeah, he was a shopkeeper that I saw earlier today. I saw that his clothes were quite tattered, and I thought it would have been nice to give him.
Haven, what you didn't
These-
understand is that this man is living the lifestyle of minimalism. He has achieved his inner nirvana and no longer needs outward solutions to his problems.
Nirvana? The love is that band.
Something in the way.
I bet it's
He
just the
didn't-
style, Caven.
He didn't really, like, look like a monk to me. He had hair.
I bet it's just a fashion choice. I wouldn't worry too much about it.
Perhaps he is not a monk, but a communist.
What's wrong with the
You know-
style? Deep purple is royalty. You think you would like?
Oh, maybe
like
it was
that.
on. Maybe it's not good look for a shopkeeper to be
No, I
wearing
mean, like-
royalty.
Maybe
saying-
he is against monarchy.
No, what I mean
Pretty
is that
based. I gotta admit.
for some people that like gross, rough style is the style. I think that might be like his deal.
Wait,
Anyway.
no, not monarchy, malarkey.
Right.
That
Why
that
don't-
is good.
Why don't we all eat? I'm gonna tell Savas our plans to stay here for a few days, hopefully.
Epic.
Hold
Alright.
on, I gotta do a quick stinky meme.
What's the stanky mean?
If you take a look at my inventory sheet.
Hmm.
Hold on. Hold on, I gotta get its name. I added a new item in the consumables tab. I'm currently getting its image.
Okay. Well, for some reason, it seems that the chefs are serving up enchiladas at the Wet Goal this lunch.
Okay, I like enchiladas. Well, actually,
Yeah.
so,
Upload. I
do they
don't
have
think
any like broccoli and cheese enchiladas? Like no meat.
And this
Uh,
ain't Taco Bell. It's the medieval era.
I'm saying like,
They got
what don't you say?
bean and cheese burritos.
Sort of eat a
Upload.
cabbage.
it's not uploaded.
Or just like a raw cabbage from the fucking storehouse.
That's awesome.
Why isn't enchiladas.png uploading? Damn you! Is
Anyways, as you all eat lunch,
that a car? What the? I don't even know.
as you all eat lunch and think about mangoes and sad young men who hate bell bottoms,
I got the bell bottom
it
jeans.
seems like the session is ending.
Wait, I need to upload Oh, hold on.
Wait, is
Oh,
it time for me to show the new item that I've had this entire session?
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed, Zach, in my loot.
I did. I literally just noticed that. I even mentioned it. I was
Why?
Like, car? I was looking at user data and I saw 2013